Okay, fine. I guess I'll just start now.
I thought he was going to be like, okay, welcome to Ring Rust.
Welcome to Ring Rust, here on Ring Rust, on YouTube. It's a podcast.
Ring Rust. Hey, it's Ring Rust.
It's Ring Rust! I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me is Dan Kane.
Dan Kane.
Kendo Slice.
Battleground was the greatest pay-per-view ever.
Said no one ever. The Dr. Phil Seitz. And
Bob Dole!
And finally, he's becoming a real-life coach, Coach Loudy.
It's sexual, baby.
Dan Kane.
Oh, said no one ever.
No sexual Dan Kane in here.
No.
Dan Kane.
Never with us. So, we had Battleground this week, which was one of the shittiest pay-per-views in recent memory. Then we also had an okay SmackDown and a forgettable Raw. But before we get into that, let's start this episode like we do every week and talk about this day in wrestling history. So, Dan, what happened on this day in wrestling history?
On this day, we have the birth of Roderick Strong, who's the guy in NXT.
Was he the creator of Strong Style?
No, he is the messiah of the backbreaker, though.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Also on this day, Fully Loaded 1998 took place.
All right.
Which was an okay show, it looks like.
What was on it?
We got Val Venus beating Jeff Jarrett.
Okay.
D'Lo Brown beats X-Pac.
Good.
Farouk and Scorpio beat Justin Bradshaw and Terry Funk.
Okay.
Mark Henry beat Vader.
Okay.
8 Ball and Skull beat the Legion of Doom.
Man, I forgot about those guys.
DOA? How could you forget about DOA?
Simple. Owen Hart beats Ken Shamrock in a dungeon match.
And died.
He didn't beat the rope.
Is that the match where Ken Shamrock had him in the ankle lock for so long, and even though he won the match, they reversed the decision because he was just too violent?
That's exactly what happened on that one, Jack.
I'm never going to let you live that down, Loudy.
That's fine. I'm okay
Then we have The Rock and Triple H in a 2 out of 3 falls that ends in a time limit draw.
Whoa, I got to see this match.
They went 30 minutes and could not get 2 falls for one person.
Well,
for the Intercontinental title, no less.
Their pay-per-view
Wow.
or their pay-per-view match at SummerSlam was superior, even though this sounds great.
This essentially set up the match for SummerSlam.
God, no, I don't even like 1998 in wrestling, but I kind of want to go back and relive it all.
Next up, Jacqueline beat Sable in a bikini contest, with Sable infamously having handprints on her tits.
How did she lose?
Oh, now I remember.
Because
that.
it wasn't a bikini, it was handprints.
Bullshit. Sable was way hotter, even though Jacqueline had bigger tits.
And finally, the main event, the tag team titles are on the line. Kane and Mankind defending and losing to The Undertaker and the WWF champion Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, hell yeah.
What a misappropriation of the titles.
And
So
I
that
believe
sounds like a
that
decent show.
it was a pretty good show, even if Jeff Jarrett's on it.
Well, Jeff Jarrett's on some of the best pay-per-views, I hate to say it.
Thank God he was in the opening match and lost.
Dude, he was in No Mercy 1999, which, while most people don't consider one of the all-time greats, it's really a great show overall. You had the first
the
tag
ladder
team
match.
ladder match. The Rock versus the British Bulldog was nice and short, and it ended their feud. Triple H versus Stone Cold for the title was awesome. That was a good show.
It was a good show.
So what else happened on this day in wrestling history?
That's about it.
Alright. I was hoping you were going to say, well, Fully Loaded 1999 happened, because The Rock and Triple H fought at that pay-per-view, too.
We can't get that lucky.
Yeah, that was a good show, though.
That was a good show. Maybe next year it'll happen on this day.
Maybe.
Maybe you'll see clearly.
So, with that out of the way, let's talk about Battleground. So, yeah, step back off that ledge and let's get into this bullshit. So, who has the Battleground card pulled up?
I got the Battleground card right here.
All right, Dan, start us out with the...
It doesn't even matter.
On the do we want to do the pre-show?
I didn't watch. None of us watched the pre-show, so Kendo may have, but
Did you watch the pre-show, Kendo?
I think Kendo died.
Good answer. First match.
He's on mute.
I had my thing on mute. Sorry. No, I did not watch the pre-show match, but I do know Aiden English beat the Perfect 10 Ty Dillinger.
Yeah, I got it.
Clean.
All right, on to the actual card. The New Day, Xavier
Rocks.
Woods and Kofi Kingston. I hate the New Day. Defeat the Usos for the tag titles. I hate the Usos.
from what everyone's saying online, they considered this the best match of the night. I don't think any of us
Yes.
gave a shit about it.
From what I saw, it was actually entertaining.
Yeah, it was good enough, but it wasn't like... Put it like this. It's like Ben Affleck as Batman. He's the best part of a terrible movie, but is he truly great? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. This match gets a 6 out of 10 from me.
I gave it a 7 because it was the best match of the night, but it wasn't even that great. It was mildly good.
I'll
guess
give
I'll
it a
go-
6.
Yeah, I'll go 6 as well.
5.5.
Look at Loudy being the negative one so far.
Loudy
proud of
is
you, Loudy.
positive and negative.
Negative
You just need to
Nancy.
like it.
Negative loud.
That's my job. Fuck you. Next match. Shinsuke Nakamura beats Baron Corbin by disqualification.
Can we stop having this fucking match for the love of God?
Yeah. I'm
Yes,
with you there.
please. I'm so fucking tired of seeing it.
Every
you guys know how much.
fucking SmackDown show, pay-per-view, let the rivalry die. It sucks.
It's literally like I'm playing my career mode in 2K17. It's exactly what it's fucking like.
Because you're
It's
playing
just-
as Shinsuke?
Yes,
No,
no, I'm
because-
playing as Shinsuke.
You
No,
fucking
because-
Mark.
No, I fucking know how it is, because in the career mode, you literally face the same person every fucking night.
God forbid you're in a rivalry with him, then it gets worse.
I lost count how many times I had to beat Seth Rollins just to get to
Dude,
the
that's
United
who-
States title.
Yeah.
This match gets a 2 for me.
I
I
also
don't
gave it a
remember
2.
enough of it. I'll give it a 3.
I was gonna say I'll give it a 3 because obviously I like Shinsuke's entrance, but I'm just tired of fucking seeing this match.
2.
2.
You know what the best Shinsuke Nakamura entrance was? When
Let me
Baron
guess, the one
Corbin
where he
hit
got-
him
yep.
from behind.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
Next match. Natalya beats Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Lana, and Tamina in a fatal 5-way elimination match to determine the number 1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship at SummerSlam.
Great, we got a push that came 10 years too late.
I'm glad she won.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ending was okay, but it still wasn't a great match. I give it a 5.
I love that it took forever to get one elimination, and then 3 of them happened within a minute.
Dan called it. He said, I was like, oh, it's not gonna happen the way he said. Oh no, we're gonna give all 3 at the same time. 1, 2. Well, wait, there's a third one.
This
You did,
match
you're
gets a
Here comes
4.
the roll-up from Natalya.
Yeah, I straight up just went, yeah, there's 2 eliminations. You said 3. Wait for Natalya to roll up Becky Lynch. Bam!
I'm
4
glad it was.
gave it a
I'm
3.
glad it was Natalya because I feel like she deserves it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's going to be battle of the good white ass versus the good black ass at SummerSlam.
The
Now,
battle
this
of the asses.
If this was a thong match, I may die a happy man during the match.
Dear God, we'll bring the lotion for SummerSlam then, Jeff.
I don't need lotion.
Did everybody
Awkward
rate it?
Silence.
No, but I'll
yeah.
give this match a 4.
3.
2.
1.
Next match! Kevin Owens defeats AJ Styles for the United States Championship in a very awkward ending.
Yeah, it was super fucking awkward.
It was bullshit.
It gets a 5.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 5
I
because you
thought
can't
this
really
was
rate
actually...
AJ Styles.
Oh, I'm
bad.
sorry, Jeff.
Oh, no, I was just saying. I'll give it a 5 as well because AJ Styles, man. Like, he always puts on a good match, but it was so awkward. It was like the awkward silences on this podcast, but in a wrestling match.
Exactly.
The problem is, you know they're holding something back because they're gonna fucking face each other again at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
And hopefully that match doesn't have a bullshit ending like every other match they've had.
I mean,
Oh.
I like this match. In my opinion, it was probably the best match of the night. But then it had a really fucking shitty ending, like so anticlimactic. It was just stupid.
So shitty, it ruined your life.
It did. I died
gave
a
him
little
diabetes.
inside.
Your other foot
No,
fell
I
off.
had that. I lost the other foot. There you go. I lost a finger too. Fuck it. We're throwing
God
body
damn.
parts out. And
God damn.
maybe an ear fell off.
I
don't-
think you
know,
have
I don't know.
frostbite
Maybe.
at this point.
Maybe an ear.
You might want to
He's
seek
not
medical
sure yet.
attention, Phil.
I think I just have cancer. Everywhere.
As long as the beard stays intact, he don't care.
I'm gonna die, and they're gonna bury me, and on top of my casket, my beard will be like bronzed.
You wish.
Not a good
Bronze.
metal.
Bronzed onto the casket.
His beard got third place.
Bronzed.
So, anybody else want to rank the matchup? It's
Oh, I'll give it a 6.
I gave it a 5.
5.5.
Moving on.
Moving on. In a flag match, Lol Cena beats Rusev
In a
Honestly,
fag
just
match.
Skip this match.
This was the worst match of the night. This was fucking
Okay, we're
garbage.
skipping it. Just skip it. 0.
2.
We all give it a 0. Moving on. Fuck John Cena and his asshole.
Dude, that was the most awkward. That was the perfect John Cena match, though. It was stupid. The other guy looked stupid just to elevate John Cena.
I mean, the whole match, we're sitting there like, okay, now he's going to do this. Yep. Okay, now he's going to do this. Okay, now he's going to do this. It's his matches are so retarded. They're so predictable. And there was an article last week or something that said he thinks his days are numbered. Thank God. And I think Jeff's or Dan said it best. Take Roman with you, dude. Get him the fuck out of here. Please go sit in your gay little playhouse sauna and masturbate on each other, and I don't give a fuck. Just go away.
My favorite part of that match was when Rusev gently set down the flag stand.
Yes. He fucking
and
hit
take
Cena
Vince
with
with you.
He hit Cena with the flag stand and then gently sets it back down when the object for Cena to win is to put the flag in the flag stand. Why didn't he just grab that and just fucking hurl it into the crowd?
That's what you're saying all the time.
Because it
Just pick
mattered.
up the
It
other
mattered
flag
for the
and throw it.
finish. It mattered
Find-
for the finish.
The
Find
finish
some
suck my
little
dick.
find some little bastards in neon shirts and just fucking whiz it right at him.
Whiz.
Yeah, just be like, bitch.
Or
that
find my
flag
dad
and
and throw it
fucking
at him. You can throw it at him.
Moving on. Sami Zayn beat Mike Kanellis. And
Good?
man,
You know what? Kanellis just got here, but his days are numbered. He's fucking gone.
This storyline is boring, and then it continued on SmackDown. Just another. What are we doing here? I don't understand SmackDown. They used to be awesome right after the brand split, and now they suck assholes.
I
Well,
feel
their
like
head
you guys
writer
are
went over
making
to
a
Raw.
mistake.
So.
We gotta respect Mike Kanellis. He's the first of his kind, the first cuck wrestler.
Oh,
He took his wife's
So
name.
that's his gimmick. I didn't
the,
know
hi-
that.
the highlight of this
you
match.
get that?
The highlight of this match for me was the fact that Maria's face is spray painted on the back of his jacket, and her in a bikini
And
is
his
spray
pants.
painted on his tights.
Jesus. And then she has herself spray painted on her own leather jacket.
Talk about narcissism.
Right.
Mike Cuck Nellis.
I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Maria Kanellis is my favorite diva of all time, or women's wrestler, or whatever. But just this is it's. What are they doing? Why?
I agree.
Why,
Maria Kanellis is my favorite bitch of all time too.
Like what? I just don't understand the thought process behind this. It's a stupid fucking story. It's never gonna catch on.
No.
Is this
The
that
best thing
gay-friendly
they did
storyline
was-
they were trying to come up with?
They should
No.
have used fucking Brother Love's entrance theme for him, and then I'd actually care.
You know what?
love
I have to.
Or
I have to agree with Jeff here. The only way that I would actually like them is if they actually came out to Huey Lewis as the power of love.
No,
I'm not-
Rowdy, I wanted it to be like they come out to their theme and they're talking about the power of love. Then whoever they're facing at WrestleMania comes out dressed as Marty McFly to that song and then kicks his ass and then leaves.
They bring Michael J. Fox in just to kick his ass.
That's how I'm going to book myself in a WrestleMania match against Mike Kanellis. I'm going to come out to the Back to the Future music and win.
Michael
Vince
J.
ain't paying
Fox
for
would
that.
just shake all over the ring.
Oh dear.
He wouldn't be able to do anything.
Shake, rattle, and roll.
They should rename Parkinson's Shake, Rattle, and Roll.
It's a good song. Is that Jerry Lee Lewis?
That
Great
reminds
Balls
me
of
of a
Fire?
very horrible joke.
Go on.
Moving in, the main
Oh,
event.
The Poon Stabbing Prison match.
Yes.
I love Stabbin' Poon.
Jinder Mahal defeats Randy Borton.
So, the biggest thing that came out of this match was Great Khali returned. My thing is he back
was big.
permanently?
Yeah, he signed a
Or-
contract.
Yeah.
Okay, because he wasn't on SmackDown, so I was confused.
He expended a lot of energy at Battleground. He needed a break, so he's gonna go on hiatus.
He overextended his knee.
No, actually, I read on one of the dirt sheets that Jinder Mahal is back to help get, or not Jinder Mahal, Great Khali is back.
I was gonna say, want to try again? Who's
Jinder
back?
Mahal is back to destroy SmackDown Live.
He's
Jinder
already
Mahal.
Khali
Jinder
came
Mahal went to the future, and now he's come back to stop himself.
Oh, thank God.
My push is going to ruin pro wrestling.
you?
No, Great Khali is being used to help get Jinder more over in India.
Oh.
Because he apparently is a legend in India, and Jinder's really not all that big over there.
Not gonna happen.
Because,
here's one thing
I've
that-
said several times to you guys, 1.3 billion people not worried about starvation or poverty, but craving WWE Network.
Yeah, like you
Oh,
said,
yeah.
dude. About 1.3 billion people. He goes going, I represent 1.3 billion people. Probably a billion of those people are too poor to afford the network. So, for as much as WWE's going, we're going into this Indian market. You're going into the poorest fucking country in the world. Is India the poorest country in the world? I'm sure there are other poorer countries, but for the population...
And then the
But
point
by
the point-
population and developmental status, yeah, they're not real high.
the
Yeah,
point
why
three
would
of
you
them
go
are
there? That'd be like
Indian
me-
Americans.
What'd you say?
The point three of them are Indian Americans.
Yeah, Nick would love them. No, I'm just joking. Nick would say, fuck this guy.
What are you talking about? He's Samoan.
Yeah, well, I'm breaking the fourth wall. We're on ring rust.
I'm breaking
You're not-
the fourth wall.
You're not really a
fourth wall
doctor.
break inside of a fourth
I'm breaking
wall.
the Jinder Mahal.
I'm breaking the walls down.
Oh, no, wait. Loudy lost. That was terrible.
Yep.
I know.
That was
I
so
like how
bad.
Phil just had to stop everyone real quick just to say Loudy lost.
Yeah, he's the Jinder Mahal. God damn it.
But yes, that's why we have the Great Khali back on TV, is to help sell network to Indians.
I hope he dies in the ring.
Oh, God!
That'd be very apropos if he killed somebody in the ring.
He's just gonna hit the ropes and then snap in half.
Could you imagine him advertising the WWE Network over India?
The Great Khali says.
That's not fair. They probably understand him over there.
No, they don't. Nobody understands the Great Khali. Not even John Cena.
Nobody expects the Great Khali.
Ba-da-ba-doo.
On the cool spot, I guess, would be one of the Singh brothers falling off the Punjab prison onto
Yes.
a stage.
Was it really that cool, though?
It was the only interesting part of the match.
It was
Yes.
the only part of the match that everybody could see.
Yes.
That and the giant welt from a kendo stick on Randy's back.
Mm-hmm. That looked brutal. He
That
was
looked like it
busted
hurt.
open. Yeah.
But
It was
other than
fine.
that, I didn't care. I give it a 3.
2.
2.
I'm giving it a 2 for the 2 knees that Kali has that don't bend.
Wait, there was a main event? I thought it ended after Mike Kanellis lost.
That's a shitty way to end a pay-per-view, too, Loudy.
Man.
Yeah. What's
Man, if they're going to end it after a good match, I guess we weren't going to get much farther than New Day and Usos.
One match, all right. We'll see you guys on SmackDown.
Everything
Good show,
else
guys.
is dark.
Everything else is not in the story.
Man, you guys are
Well,
generous. I gave it a 1 out of 10, and the only reason why I gave it a 1 is because I gave him a point for Sing Sing falling off the top of the thing.
Sing Sing. Beam.
One of the Bollywood boys.
One of the Sing Sing guys.
They should just call him Sing 1, Sing 2.
That's actually really good, Phil.
Yay, I win! Loudy.
Yeah, that one was nice.
Hey, you win a bunch of Dustin's dick in your face.
Should I
love
make
Dick.
Sing?
It's
Should I
great.
make
I
Sing
know.
1 and Sing 2 T-shirts to sell for the channel?
Yes! Sing 1,
Sing
Sing,
Sing.
2! Oh my god, if WWE doesn't capitalize on that, they're stupid.
Well, I'm gonna make them
They
tonight.
won't.
They're gonna be bright red T-shirts with the white fucking circles. It's gonna say Sing 1 and Sing 2.
That sounds great.
And you can get, if you buy them both, you can get them like buy one get one a percentage off. So thanks, Phil.
2 for 30.
Buy one, get one, something off.
Yeah,
Buy one,
2
get
for
one,
30.
1% cheaper.
yeah.
If you can... No, buy one, get one half off if you can translate an entire sentence by the great Kali.
Transcribe his theme song lyrics. He
He didn't even use that anymore. He came out
to
came out to-
Genders.
Ginger's theme, which sucks.
He should come out to his old one that had the fucking tiger eyes turned to fire.
Oh, that was awesome.
No, it wasn't, but it was still there.
Yeah, but at least that theme wasn't fucking stupid.
Hey, Dan, speaking of awesome, I took the match you talked about, The Rock versus Triple H, and I put it on. It is more entertaining than talking about Battleground.
Well, yeah, because Battleground sucked.
It was horrible.
We should do a segment on Ring Rust about the evolution of China's plastic surgery.
All right, listener, tune in next week for when we talk about China's plastic surgery.
And then we'll
All
do a
right,
video with me meeting her.
What does everybody rate Battleground overall on a scale
1.
of 10? Huh?
One.
I'll be generous and give it a 3.
Pick
I'm
3, my
generous.
lord, 3.
I'm going to be generous and give it a 2.
2.5.
Did I just forget that it happened?
Yes.
No, because the network's going to remind you every fucking day until the next
No.
pay-per-view comes out.
Can I just say that it's fucked up and crazy that a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire beat Battleground, which has an actual cool name?
Again,
Right?
the head writer for SmackDown went over to Raw, so that's why it actually, it was actually kind of worth a damn.
I'm not saying it was worth a damn. I'm just saying that Great Balls of Fire somehow was better because you had Samoa Joe pull out an awesome performance.
In 4 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk about Raw. So, is it Phil? You talk about Raw, right?
Yes, sir.
Give us a quick rundown of what happened on Raw. That is not Raw.
Well, it was not war. Clearly not war. They started with Kurt Angle came down and talked about Jordan's going to have his first match tonight. Or, I'm sorry, Monday. But then he gets interrupted by Braun! When he starts talking about SummerSlam. Then Joe comes out, then Roman.
Boo.
Roman insults all of them. It was kind of lackluster. Kurt bounces back with Brock versus Joe versus Lesnar versus Roman at SummerSlam, and everyone fights. Well, not Kurt.
Because his ankle hurt? Sorry, that was terrible.
No, that was good. That was a great one. They fought, and then the locker room came out to break them all up, and it was very anticlimactic, and nobody got hurt, unfortunately.
Well, Braun Strowman did throw some guy like 38 feet.
Oh yeah, the
That was
security guy.
awesome.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
He flipped one over the rope, about broke his neck, and then
Moment of
he
the night.
threw another one over the rope up towards the ramp, and God, he threw him 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, he fucking launched
He
him.
stuck the landing.
Yeah. Surprised that guy didn't get hurt. Then we got Balor versus Samson, part 500.
500?
It was
The
a
feud's
five-
over at this point.
Yeah, I don't understand. I guess Samson is just a buffer for Wyatt, because then Bray makes the light goes out and starts talking again. The lights went out, and then he came back and hit Balor with the Sister Abigail, and then Samson won the match because it was no DQ. Then some stuff about Emma backstage. It was stupid, and he put Emma in a match versus Nia. Of course, she got crushed. I guess they're killing Emma. They're burying her
Again.
I don't understand. She's actually a good wrestler compared to the likes of Lana on SmackDown. So,
who do you find more attractive?
me personally, Emma. It's a very close race.
I gotta say, I kind of understand where you're coming from, because Lana looks really shitty as of late, but Emma looks pretty good as of late, so...
Lana looks great when she's, like, wearing a swimsuit and posing for pictures, but, like, in most of her ring gear, she seems to dress slutty, and then on the show, she keeps getting censored. So, like, this week, they had her wearing shorts under her singlet.
Well, so I think Lana was her hottest when she wore the fucking pants, or the suit, with the skirt.
Yeah, because it was form-fitting, and... Yeah.
I agree.
Thanks, Dion.
Enzo comes out looking orange. I don't know why he put a fake tan on.
I am your lackey.
God damn it!
He came out to face Cass again. This rivalry is kind of dead for me, too, because Enzo just keeps getting his ass beat. So I don't...
Well, this is a transition for Big Show versus Cass.
I don't give a fuck about the Big Show. What is this, heel turn number 85?
You mean face turn?
Whatever.
Big Show's face this time.
I can't tell anymore. It's so boring.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, Big Show, please, retire. You're fucking old.
There is a website you can go to that's tracked every Big Show turn over the entire tour.
Like the
of his
JTG countdown clock?
Yeah, it's ever since he debuted in WCW until now, it's list every time he's turned heel or face. He's up to like 60.
So what we need you to do is I'm going to need you to put that not only into our chat, but we need to get that link into the description so the listeners can view that shit too.
Yeah, I will find it while you guys are describing the rest of the show.
Anyway, Big Show came down after the match and Cass wanted to beat the shit out of Enzo and broke it up, and then Cass ran away. Or no, Cass beat the shit out of him. I'm sorry. Cass dropped the Big Show.
Yeah, and hit him with so many elbow drops, it was ridiculous.
And nobody cares.
Nope.
Nope.
Alexa says she's not worried about SummerSlam. This is when Emma gets crushed by Nia. And then Titus and Tozawa have a chat. Tozawa wants to keep wrestling, and he's injured, but Titus keeps trying to get his matches canceled. So Tozawa goes down to the ring and calls out, what the
Arya Daivari.
There you go. And Neville comes out. And then they get into a brawl, and he gets his shoulder hurt again. Big fucking surprise. Then Daivari comes down and beats up both of them. Lackluster storyline. I don't know why it's still going on.
Anyone else tired of the fucking cruiserweight shit?
I'm tired of the cruiserweight shit, but I like Titus Brand. I wanted to see more of that, because he's, like I said, he's a better manager than anything. So, but... And then he hasn't represented Apollo Crews in like a month, so I don't know where they're going with that
Apollo Crews still wrestles?
All right. There's a backstage segment with Bayley and Sasha. Then backstage segment with Dean and Seth. Alexa comes out for the commentary for the Bayley and Sasha match. Sasha dominates in the most of the match, and Bayley eventually wins the match. I'm sorry, Raw is pretty boring this week.
This week?
Yeah, well, there you go, Dan. There's a backstage segment with Renee and Kurt Hawkins. Jason Jordan and Kurt Hawkins go one-on-one. Jason Jordan beats his ass. There's then the Revival versus the Club in a tag team match. I don't know, because are they trying to turn the Revival face with this storyline?
Seemed like they were having the Club be face.
I'm sorry, the Club. That's what I meant. I apologize. I just
that I don't know.
But if they are, they're doing a shitty job of it because the Club called everybody nerds and insulted everybody. So I don't know. The Revival won that match because the Hardys distracted the Club. There's a backstage segment with The Miz and The Miztourage talking about facing Dean and Seth in the main event in the 2-on-3 handicap match. I don't know what they're doing with this storyline. Honest, I guess they're trying to reunite the Shield, and it's not really working because you can't kind of do it without Roman.
I think they're just trying to tease it to get the people all like tingly.
Yeah, but then they're just going to shoot it down again, and it's, not going to mean anything.
Supposedly, what they're trying to do, or what they're thinking about doing, supposedly, is having Seth and Dean go for after the tag titles.
That's just dumb. When you got the Hardys and the Revival, you don't.
That's okay, but
you don't
people
need
want to
Seth
see
and
this.
Dean.
But people want to see this mini Shield reunion and them get the titles and.
No, nobody wants to see a mini Shield reunion. You either do the whole fucking thing or you don't do it at all.
Amen.
And even if you do the whole thing, it's not going to be what it was.
Nope.
So just don't fucking do it.
I mean, Roman is the big dog. They could be the Hounds of Justice again.
Shut up.
Shut your fucking whore mouth. Love you, Eric.
Who's Eric?
Who's Eric?
Who's in your mouth?
Who's
in your mouth?
Anyway, Deed beats the Miz with Dirty Deeds.
On dirt cheap.
It was actually a decent match. I'll give him that. So that's Raw. Sorry it was so boring, because it was kind of boring.
Raw was not war.
It hasn't been war in many, many years, Jeff.
Yeah,
It was wore out.
I see what you did there.
Oh, that's hilarious!
But
That's actually a good one. I like that.
I did too.
Same here.
It was good stuff.
Being genuine.
You oversold it. Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
What'd I
Thanks,
do?
Big Show face.
Oh, speaking of oversold, where did Ziggler go? Was he injured?
He's probably giving the zigzag to Amy Schumer again.
Oh.
Or
Yes.
what's
So
her
the only
face?
way to pleasure her is to stick his foot down her mouth.
Because she's
No,
fat.
That's pleasuring us because since she can't fucking talk.
Double win!
Even John Cena couldn't satisfy her.
Oh,
Do you think he
that's
really
right.
slept with her? Because that'd be
No.
disturbing.
I would
No.
hope not.
I'd be a little disappointed in John Cena. Like, you can fucking ruin wrestling and do a million other things, but you have a way hotter girlfriend. Like, don't fuck that up
Put a
for
sock on his
a
cock
land
and
whale.
rub it on her pussy for a movie.
A land whale.
I think Amy Schumer's the most unattractive celebrity in a long time.
I agree.
I think
Without
Amy
saying
Schumer's
ever,
the most.
but-
I think Amy Schumer's the most unattractive Amy Schumer I've ever seen in a long time.
Do you think she's more attractive or less attractive than Melissa McCarthy?
Oh, god damn it. Here's the
See,
thing,
that's a
they're
tough one.
They're both ugly to look at.
Or Leslie
But-
Jones?
Okay, fine. Leslie Jones is the ugliest, hands down. I'm not even going to try to give Melissa McCarthy props. I was going to say, Melissa McCarthy's lost a bunch of weight. She looks all right. And she may be a nice person, so I can't really shit on her. I just hate her fucking movies. Amy Schumer, I hate her politics. I hate her stand-up. I hate her TV. I hate her movies. Like, you serve no purpose to me, Amy Schumer. You
Her
could
fucking
just fall
face.
off the face of the earth. She looks like Miss Piggy.
She is Miss Piggy.
She eats like Miss Piggy. She only eats every time she doesn't say a funny joke.
Wow. So is she playing Jabba the Hutt in the Young Han Solo movie?
Okay.
Nipple pinchy.
My vagina stinky. Ho ho ho.
Oh, that's good stuff. My vagina's stinky.
That's not good stuff, Loudy. Think about it.
Listen, Amy, I'll get you your money.
It's gonna take a little time, but I got a nice charter. Come back, I'll pay a little extra.
All right.
So is that Raw?
Let's move on to SmackDown, Louder.
Yeah, that was Raw.
Coach Louder.
SmackDown time.
Coach Louder in the house. All right, so SmackDown
Louder's
opens up with the new face of America coming out after freshly winning back his title at Payback from that stellar match. AJ Styles
Payback.
comes out. Not Payback, Battleground. There's so
There
many
you go.
fucking pay-per-views. It's just most of them suck. Anyway,
I thought it was Great Balls of Fire.
it might have been fully loaded. I can't remember.
Are you sure it
But
wasn't
anyway,
Taylor Tuesday? This took place
Anyways.
on a Tuesday, right?
yeah, exactly.
Back.
So then,
You said
Jericho
Backlash?
I'm sorry.
He said Backlash. That just threw me off. I'm sorry.
It was Backlash. Regardless,
99.
Chris Jericho made his return at fucking SmackDown yesterday. And he comes out, brings out the list, puts AJ on the list.
Woo.
Kevin Owens starts walking away. And before you know it, Shane O'Mac comes out.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Money talked
Money
that
talks.
night, I'll tell you what. Let's see.
I do want to say that was a great segment.
It was a really good
Just
segment.
Kevin Owens' reactions to everything.
Oh yeah.
You know, like literally as soon as the music hits, he's like, "God damn it!" I just wanna
Yeah, because he
fucking
was
get
about
outta
to
here."
walk through the curtain, and he was like, "Fuck! What the hell?"
Dude, the look on his face when Jericho's music hit was priceless too. He sold that real well. It's just that look
Oh,
of
he
like,
did
God.
like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
It's like what? It was like a shocked and anger all in one type deal.
I
It really
missed
was.
this
It
part
was
of
like
SmackDown.
Yeah, it was actually, not half bad.
The hour I caught
let's-
of SmackDown was better than all of Raw that I watched.
Oh yeah.
It's like Kevin Owens is like really good or something.
No,
What?
no.
Who the
You're
fuck
fucking
I know.
delusional, goddammit.
I know. It's but it's just an opinion of mine.
Cocaine's a hell of a
A
drug.
silly one.
Hey, you guys won't believe what happened after that segment to follow that up.
Nothing.
Shinsuke versus Baron Corbin.
Oh,
Really?
yes!
Wow.
Yes. I was so excited when Shinsuke faced Baron Corbin for like the millionth time.
Dream matchup.
I know. That
I laid
charisma
in bed
vacuum,
and
Baron
prayed for that
Corbin,
on
I'll tell
Monday.
you what, he knows how to suck the fucking life out of a charismatic person.
Yep.
Oh my god. So
Where charisma
Shins-
goes to die.
Yep, Baron Corbin. So Shinsuke defeated him. That was nice.
I just want Baron Corbin to cash in and win or lose. I don't give a fuck. Just
Yeah.
so he can get out of this storyline and we don't have to see him ever again.
But you
Ready?
do realize if he
Ready?
cashes in now before SummerSlam, he has to face Jinder Mahal, and we have Jinder Mahal versus Baron Corbin.
I'm okay
Ugh.
with this because I don't have to watch it.
Baron Corbin cashes in at SummerSlam on Jinder Mahal and wins.
You calling
Ugh.
it, Dan?
That's what I think will happen.
John
All
Cena's
right.
going to win the title at SummerSlam.
You first heard it here, folks.
Yep.
I'm
Let's
gonna
see.
I put $5 down that Cena wins.
Blah. Let's
You
see.
think
Then
he
we have.
cashes in on Cena? That'd be stupid.
I really want Shinsuke Nakamura to win the championship, but that won't happen.
Well,
Probably won't.
Wow.
hang on.
What? You just advocate for Shinsuke Nakamura, Jeff?
I don't dislike him. I just dislike Loudy's like
Fanboy.
the guy. It makes me uncomfortable how like hard Loudy gets for another man.
You know
I
me.
mean,
I
at least
just.
you're picking a
I
man
was
of
saying
quality, but it's a man.
That's why you scoot towards me on the couch when Shinsuke comes out.
Yeah.
Hey, Loudy, you creepy bastard.
Sorry, guys.
Did you call him a
Good
creepy
show, everybody. Let's
bastard
see
or
you
a
next
creepy
week.
bastard?
You're making this guy a coach? He gets hard on for men.
Keep your
Side-
children away.
Side note, though, if Corbin were to cash in on a newly crowned John Cena, that could be a good thing because then maybe Cena will beat him.
No, because that means he gets his fucking 17. I don't fucking want that. I didn't
It's gonna
want-
It's gonna happen anyway. You just
I
gotta
didn't want him to get the first
bend over and
16.
accept it.
I wanted Cena to win his first world title because I was tired of JBL. But other than that, Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
We'll give him the first one. But I didn't want the second 15.
The second 15.
No,
His
I'm
30th
with
title
you
reign.
there. But who would be better to have to deal with on TV, Corbin or Cena?
He's going to come to the ring.
I hate to say it, but John Cena's the good option in this situation.
Yeah, so I mean, he could like Sandow him when he tries to cash in, you know, and keep us from dealing with champion Baron Corbin.
Look at the adjective. Sandow him.
I was going to say, Sandow him sounds like a ISIS torture technique.
Give him the
You're
Sandow.
welcome.
Well, Sandow
Rowdy-
losing his cash into a one-arm Cena was like a nicest torture technique that we had to watch. It's like, no!
That made me
Rowdy,
crawl.
when you say give him the Sandow, it sounds like a dirty like sex term, like a rim job or something.
have,
Come here,
you
girl, I'm about to
read,
give you the Sandow.
have you read Sandow's shoot on that?
Give that bitch a Sandow. No, I haven't.
Bitches love
He
Sandows.
talked about apparently the day after he won the Money in the Bank, Vince made it very vocal that he's like, no, I made the wrong choice. It shouldn't have been him. So that was why he cashed it in and lost. Because Vince didn't want him to be a champion.
Vince is like, I
needs to
goofed
go
up.
away.
And I mean, that's super shitty
Yeah.
to give somebody hope and, and then he gave him his own briefcase, for Christ's sake.
That was
Yeah,
the
it was
coolest
very
fucking
nice.
briefcase.
Yeah, it was a
that-
cool
that
looking
chocolate bar briefcase. I
I
love
was
that.
saying, it looked like
Yeah.
chocolate. It could have been on
Well.
that Japanese game show. Is it chocolate or is it real?
Was that the one that got thrown into the Gulf of Mexico?
Yes.
I think so.
And then he recovered it.
Yes.
Well,
Was
anyways,
it Cody Rhodes that threw it there?
Yeah,
was
Yep.
because they were
because they
team.
were Rhodes Scholars.
Yeah, and Cody was about to win the Money in the Bank, and Sandow ripped him off the ladder and took it. I believe.
Oh, okay.
You know, shame on WWE for dropping the ball on that feud.
We should do a thing next week or in a couple weeks, like feuds that the WWE dropped the ball on.
Shame on WWE and dropping the ball on Cody Rhodes in general.
Yeah.
But we have Jinder Mahal as the fucking champion.
Yes. Anyways, then we had a backstage segment with fuck's his name, Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens.
How the
Where-
fuck did you forget their names?
Well, you take a lot of hits to the head. You're lucky you remember your own name some days. So
That's
let
right,
alone.
Jim.
Yep,
Did you call
exactly.
him Jim? Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor.
Anyway, so they have a nice little conversation in the back talking about how you're only putting me in this match because you like me and you don't want me to be champion and blah 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 blah. And then Shane McMahon gives the political
He said
answer of
blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
yeah, he did say blah blah blah, motherfucker, deal with it.
Damn it! I would have watched Raw if I knew he said.
That's what
blah,
made
blah,
the segment
blah.
so like weird.
Smackdown, sir.
No, my statement still stands.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah. Changing the channel.
Anyways, so then Shane McMahon's all like, I'm just doing what's, I put the WWE universe, first, and I try to give them the best matches that I can. But for the record, no, I don't like you, and I don't care who's champion. As far as I don't care who's United States champion. Then we had Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch facing Lana and Tamina. Lana got the infamous "You can't wrestle" chants from the crowd. That was
Yeah.
great.
It was a bad match.
That was a pretty bad match. Let's see. Charlotte isn't in for like most of the match, and then she gets the hot tag. She comes in, beats up Tamina, knocks. It looked like she gave Lana like a shoot forearm to try and knock her off the apron, and she just fell down and sat there for like a hot second. And then she gives Tamina multiple chops, and the finish comes where she throws Tamina, or she kicks Tamina into the corner. Lana tags herself in. She gets knocked over by Charlotte. Charlotte throws Tamina out of the ring, gives Lana the boot. 1, 2, 3. She and Becky go to the back and have lesbian sex, and then
I watched that.
I would too.
Easily.
Lopsided titties and all. And
Oh,
then,
And giant beef curtains.
yep, flapping in the wind.
Flopping?
Yep, flapping. And then Tamina about loses her shit out at ringside, wants to beat the shit out of Lana, but just yells, "Let's go" anyway. And then Lana kind of walks and tucks her head like a wounded puppy who just got her nose rubbed in shit, and then goes to the back.
But she does
Still
what she
sexy.
normally does. Just
Why
walks
exactly.
away.
Why did you wound the puppy before you rubbed its nose and shit?
You've never been to Loudy's house.
That-
right? That's a weird
you-
fucking place.
Loudy is very serious about potty training.
Somebody call PETA.
Peter? Who's Peter?
No, PETA.
Somebody call Penis Parker.
No, PETA.
Eddie Cantillo?
PETA.
Let's see.
Pita, pita bread?
You shit on the rug. Give me the knife.
Don't have children.
God
You shit
damn
on-
it.
You shit on the rug. I got a Chinese neighbor. You better watch your shit.
Mr. Ho's gonna eat you.
Anyways, then the burial of Mike Cucknellis continued when he tagged with Aiden English, who is literally
It's still going.
Okay, great. Anyways, so they faced off against Ty Dillinger and Sami Zayn. Let's see. Aiden English didn't have to eat the pin because Mike Kanellis did this, and Ty Dillinger instead. Like I said, it's really like they're just trying to fucking bury him, and he just got there. Final match of the night came with the triple threat match between Styles, Owens, and Jericho. And I believe as we discussed earlier in the day, Jericho took the pin from Styles so that Owens didn't have to, and AJ Styles is now the new United States champion and SmackDown.
I would like to create a new tradition here on the show, if you're okay with it, Jeff.
What's that?
Let's name a match of the week.
That's fine with me.
This is clearly the match of the week.
Clearly.
This was a phenomenal match. Had a great ending. There's not a whole lot you can say about it because it was fantastic. There's no criticism I can give this match.
Well, yeah,
If
and
that's what everyone wants to rate, then we go. It's the match of the week.
yeah, especially the way it ended, where like KO had Jericho down, and Styles ran and just grabbed him, flung him off there, and got the win.
Yeah, I love the ending of that.
That was great. He's just like picked him up. He's like, Owen's like, I'm gonna win. All of a sudden, it's like, nope, see ya, bitch.
I'm going to win. No, you're not. Aww.
I'm pretty much on the AJ Styles hype train at this point, pretty hard.
Yeah.
He's probably one of the best in the world.
Best rivalry going right now, I'd say.
You know, and like
shit ain't fucking Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman.
like I said in our chat yesterday, it's a shame that the United States title is so much more prominent than your main title that you've had for 50. Like it's had 50 fucking champions. Like it's named after your fucking company. It's the one that everyone used to fucking go after. But yet it's being looked at like a fucking side attraction because you've got Jinder Mahal holding it, who obviously this experiment fucking flopped, and you've got a mid card title with that's being held by main eventers. It's getting taken more seriously.
They could have done so much more with Jinder. I was a fan of them putting the belt on Jinder.
I was too.
But the storyline it's just you're beating a dead horse. You keep putting Randy into it, and it's like you can clearly tell Randy's not happy. He's half-assed in these matches.
He tosses the little skinny bitches around.
He does,
That's
and
true.
he
It's
damn near
hilarious.
kills the Sings every week. So
I'm surprised
you
he's
know-
not taken
Sing,
for fucking
too.
murder yet.
you know he walks to the fucking curtain and he's getting cussed out by somebody. Like you
Like,
almost
could
killed
you
him
kindly
again.
stop fucking killing them?
It's like he's upset. We're upset. Let it end, Vince.
Yeah. My biggest complaint is with Jinder Mahal being the champion is the way the fucking pay-per-view matches go. Like, they're never good. It's
No.
always, there's a fight. Because the thing is, Jinder Mahal doesn't look weak himself. It's when the Singh brothers come in does he look stupid.
Agreed.
And then it's like he lays on the side of the ring most of the match, and then pops up after they do all the damage, and it's like, come on, his finishing move isn't even that devastating.
It's the exact same match every time out there.
Yep, that's why I hate him as the champion.
Just bump around for 10 minutes, suddenly he starts getting his ass kicked, and then sing one, sing two, jump into it, distract the guy, and all of a sudden, boom, Colossus, it's over. Every time.
What was the pay-per-view where he won the title?
Backlash? No.
It's the one after WrestleMania for SmackDown, wasn't it?
I think it was Backlash.
Because he was the champion at Money in the Bank, and that was in June.
I'll look it up.
Okay, and then they had the same. They had another match where he first defended his title. That was Money in the Bank, right?
I believe so.
That match and the match where he won the title were the same exact fucking match.
Yeah. He won it at Backlash.
Down to the fact that Randy Orton put the Singh brothers through the announce table.
Yes.
Both of them. It was the same exact fucking match. It's like, are you that out of ideas that you can't even come up with an original match for a pay-per-view?
You know the answer is yes.
And that's sad. It's fucking sad. It's like you need to find all the guys that were writing for WWE back in the 90s and 2000s and get them back on staff because this is just you're failing everywhere you go.
So are you saying that you want
Ferrara?
I was just about to say that. Well, except mine said Ferrara. I was going to say Jim Cornette, but I want Cornette. But I would love to have Cornette back writing. That would be awesome.
I'd love to have Paul Heyman writing.
I was just about to say him and Paul Heyman fucking heads of creative, one for Raw, one for SmackDown. Dear God, we might actually get something worth watching.
Oh, definitely.
What is the point of not having them? WWE has the fucking money for the time being, at least.
Vince.
Like, Vince's ego needs to just calm it down. Vince, you're not putting on a good product, my friend.
Yeah, you're losing.
No matter how much you want to spin it, you're fucking terrible.
You're losing.
The problem is they're not going to produce. They're not going to produce PG content, and it's just not what
It's fucking wrestling. It's a show about beating people up. It's not for kids. No matter how much you want to fucking spin it.
We got shareholders. Damn it!
It's on till 11 o'clock at night. I don't think most of the kids that you want to watch your show are watching your show.
I mean, think of it this way: you've got a 3-hour show on Monday nights.
3-hour show.
Most kids don't have more than an hour of an attention span. You're not holding these kids. So, especially with the current product.
Nope.
Yeah, no, Jeff and I talked about that earlier, about how they are in desperate need of some legit competition.
I honestly think the best thing that could ever happen to this company in the modern age is Vince dying.
And New Japan Pro Wrestling coming to America and just sweeping the nation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Japanese culture always meshes well with American culture. I mean, it's not like it... I'm not trying to sound weird, but like if something from India came to America, there'd be a big disconnect. People already like anime and Japanese films and stuff like that. It's really not a stretch to buy a Japanese pro wrestler. Yeah, hentai. That's their greatest cultural export.
Liquid Metal Pro's hearing that and it's got a massive erection right now.
Joe loves
Oh God, he'll tell us about how he fucked a girl at White Castle or some dumb shit.
But no, that's what they need, because we've talked about it before, where WWE was garbage in like the early 90s to like during about the time of 92 to 95, it was awful. And then slowly they started stepping up their game. Why? Because WCW was kicking their ass. And that's when we got the Attitude Era. That's when it got great. And then it slowly phased out after the WCW went under, and it's to the PG era now. And nothing's going to change until they get a threat. They need to have somebody threaten to take away their money and their viewership before they'll change.
I mean, I'm all for having a successful business and making money, but at this point, you are losing. I don't care what your profits say. You are losing that primary fan base. And one day, all of your fans are going to be kids. And the kids don't have money. The kids are not going to keep your business going. At this point, you are on a very slow, but a steady decline into bankruptcy.
Yeah, like these little kids you're targeting aren't going to WrestleMania.
Right.
We are.
Right.
We're the one that spends fucking $300 per ticket on top of the thousands of other dollars we spend on the trip and the merchandise.
You got to think of it this way. Yeah, the kids love it and the kids will want to go, right? But the parents, they're not going to sit there at WrestleMania for 5 hours with their kids if the show's not
sit for 5 hours.
Right, if the show's not entertaining.
Plus travel. I mean, not
exactly.
everybody that goes to WrestleMania is a local.
I mean, let's think when we were there. I out of every 5 people I saw, you were lucky if one of them was a kid. It was mostly adults and teenagers. Or older people. People that were fans back in the 90s, like Jeff and Dan.
Because the thing is, if you go to a WrestleMania, you're going to see people with, maybe they're not wearing the newest Roman Reigns t-shirt and they're not wearing the fucking vest, but they're pulling out shirts from the 90s that haven't been printed in 20 years. Like, these are old school people that are, dropping the thousands of dollars for a fucking weekend.
Right, like you guys all wore NWO shirts. We weren't wearing the new product. Nick was wearing Stone Cold. It's and most of the cosplay was older wrestlers. There were a lot of guys dressed as Stone Cold and Macho Man and The Rock.
That girl was dressed as Goldust. She looked pretty good.
There was
Dear
one.
God, I had the awkward erection.
I saw one fag dressed as John Cena, but whatever.
That's one out of like 85,000, though.
Right.
But listen,
exactly.
Kendo, this girl was like literally fresh off the boat from Brazil.
Did
she
you
came
take
in dressed
photos?
No.
Well, you fucked up, didn't you?
It was disturbing how much she looked like Goldust.
But it was also disturbing how attractive she was. I wasn't sure how to feel.
You should have approached her and be like, "Hey, you want to shatter my dreams?"
Lottie was too busy marking out.
I'm willing to shatter yours.
Here's the problem. Jeff brings a valid point. I was way too busy marking out to the matches at Fan Access.
That were just okay at
That's
best.
what I was going to say. The first half of the show of WrestleMania was exciting, but and Jeff will tell you, the show died when John Cena came out.
It was much like WrestleMania 30, where the show was fucking perfect until Cena won.
Yes. However cool the experience of going to and being at WrestleMania was, we had more fun. I had more fun at Fan Access, at the NXT impromptu show they put on.
Yep.
And that's sad. We paid, what, $60 to get in there?
Yeah, we could have just paid $60 for the weekend, dudes.
We paid almost $300. We paid over $300 for our tickets for WrestleMania.
Yep, $311.
Next year, let's not go to WrestleMania and just go to Fan Access and Raw.
Yeah, that's not going to happen for me. I'm 13. That's my 13th year in a row.
Jeff
Yeah, he's got a streak.
Yeah, I want to actually beat the Undertaker's streak.
That's not going for me either.
He's undefeated at 13 straight.
All I got to do is do 7 more shows, and then I'm tied with, 21-1? So I got to do 8 more. That's it.
Bong.
Once I beat the Undertaker's streak, I might take a year off. No, I won't. I'm just going to keep going. Even if it's bad, I have the best time of the year.
Well, Jeff, if you want to do it like the Undertaker, you got to lose one, come back to 2 more, and then lose another one.
Or you can be better than the Undertaker and just keep doing it.
Shut up, Dan.
I'm gonna be like Rob Van Dam and win everything.
You can just not refuse to put over a younger talent and pull out the old shovel.
It was not Rob Van Dam. It was RVD.
Well, he was undefeated.
It's on his driver's license.
No, it's not.
Shut up, Dan.
His real name is Robert Schrizer.
Yeah, I thought it was some Polish name.
Is that the Great Khali?
He's the only one that can read that name.
Rabble.
Shit.
Well.
No, but it's just, here's the thing. Like, I was reading online how their fucking attendance is down. And how they have to black out and block off so much of the pay-per-view arenas. Like, they don't get genuine sellouts much.
There's a reason for that. We just went over it.
I understand that, but it's like, why can't they change it? Or why won't they change it?
Because Vince has got all that Indian rupee money coming in now.
Yeah.
Could you see Vince holding rupees up to his face like
I've conquered the Indian subcontinent, damn it!
I did what the British couldn't do!
Fuck Gandhi, I took this place over.
You
None of
talking
them
about all
will
the rupees
starve.
he's bringing in? You mean all 8 of them?
So, this week in wrestling's been pretty okay, I guess. The pay-per-view was fucking garbage, but Raw and SmackDown were okay.
Yeah.
They were serviceable,
So-
yeah.
Kendo, you had something you'd like to bring up on tonight's show. Would you care to elaborate?
I would. Gentlemen, let's talk about heels. What makes a good heel? It's somebody that's a bad guy that you want to see lose, right? He's a
Right.
dick. He cheats. He's dirty. He's arrogant. You know, pulls punches or doesn't pull punches. Does whatever it takes to win.
He pulls punches.
I meant he doesn't. So people, when you think of a great heel, who do you think of?
Roddy Piper?
Piper was great. Jake Roberts, when he was a heel, he was a good heel.
Triple
Eight-
H?
Yeah,
Just
Triple H.
said that.
HBK. HBK.
Ric Flair.
Flair.
Rock?
Kevin Owens is a good modern example.
Not
Edge.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
The Miz.
Yeah, because The Miz is an excellent heel. He makes you hate him. The thing I have an issue with these days is how they're booking like a lot of their top heels, like the old school trope that they have to keep going back to, which is the evil foreigner heel. And I think that's part of the problem. They're trying to give us heels that we have no reason to hate.
They're trying to
Rusev.
give us another Hulk Hogan / whatever scenario.
Iron
Pro-
Sheik.
Yeah. See, the problem is Vince still thinks it's the fucking Cold War. And anybody that's foreign and looks different has got to be a heel. So like Rusev, why the other night, this is what has got me thinking about this. Rusev, why do we hate Rusev? What reason would we have as audience to hate Rusev?
Because
got a
Russia
hot
hacked
wife.
it. Russia hacked
I
the
like
election.
Rusev.
If anything, Russia hacking the election should have gotten Rusev over as a face. That's a face move because it kept that cunt Hillary out of office. So that doesn't work. But we have no animosity with Bulgaria ever since World War I, and even then we didn't
Those
fight him. He's got a really hot wife. He's funny. He's cool. But we're supposed to hate him because he's a bad guy from a foreign land that most Americans couldn't find on a map. And he talks about how John Cena sucks.
He's not wrong.
He's my hero.
And then Mike Kanellis is a new heel. And why do we hate him? Because he's in
He's
love
a
with his
fag.
wife?
Because he's a fag.
Well, there's that, but that's not why we're supposed to hate him. Vince doesn't want us to hate him because he's a cuck and possibly a fag, as you guys put it. It's because him and his wife really love each other. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Or like,
I think they're trying to make him like Rick the Model Martel, where he's just so arrogant that he's
Just rubbing his love in my face.
well,
We already said that he was gay.
Rick
Loudly
Martel-
like in his face.
Rick Martel was hated because he was arrogant and he would spray people in the face with that fucking cologne shit to win.
Yeah, come.
And he had charisma. The Colognes, another example. We're supposed to hate them because they're Puerto Rican. Their whole gimmick was, come to Puerto Rico. It's a beautiful country. You'll love it. And we're supposed to be sitting there being like, fuck that. Boo. Fuck you. We don't want to go to your country.
It's too beautiful.
Isn't Puerto Rico technically just a Commonwealth of America? Or
Yeah,
something like
and
that?
that's another thing. But the mouth-breathing idiots aren't going to get that. They're going to be like, fuck Puerto Rico. That sounds some kind of Spanish.
They just had a vote in their country that failed, by the way, to become a part of the
51st
states.
state.
Yeah.
That's happened like a bazillion times, though. But no, they're a territory. They are America. You don't need a passport to go there.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But then, like, Samoa Joe and Braun Strowman, we're supposed to hate them, boo them, and say they suck. For why? Because they're tough and they don't like Roman Reigns? I don't get it. So that's really my thing. It's just the way they're booking heels and relying on, like, some of the stupidest gimmicks to try to get us to, like, hate heels. And mostly it's the old, worn-out, evil foreigner gimmick.
Whoa.
And how it just because you're from another country and possibly a different color than white, we're supposed to think you're a bad guy.
The last time that worked was with Muhammad Hassan.
Yeah.
Because they went far with that, and that's why I liked it.
Well, it doesn't help
that
the
worked.
timing of what he did and what
That
happened
bombing?
in London. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
just bad
perfect.
timing.
I remember watching that. I didn't know anything about what happened over in London at the time.
Yeah, neither did I. He just disappeared one day.
But yeah, it was just something I was thinking about. It's just like, what? nowadays they present us with heels that we're supposed to hate, but the reason why we're supposed to dislike them is not very good. There's like no legit reason to hate him. Miz, there's a legit reason to hate him. He's an arrogant asshole, runs down the audience, and you want to see him get his ass kicked.
And his wife's hot.
Fuck
Kevin
Owens
Owens.
having a hot wife.
Yeah, Kevin Owens comes runs down the crowd. He's funny.
He's lost a lot of weight lately.
That too.
Good for him, though.
But then, back in the old days, the reason why you hated Shawn Michaels is because he broke up the Rockers, was an arrogant bastard, and if he was the champion and he was losing, he would just say, fuck it, grab his belt, walk off, and take the count out, and that infuriates you and gives you a reason to hate him.
Can't believe he kicked Marty Jannetty through that window.
There's people that are still not over that yet.
Phil's one of them.
That was 27 years ago.
God damn, that was almost my entire life.
Did they ever make up?
Yeah, they had a Rocker reunion in 03.
Yeah.
05.
05, sorry. Thanks, Jeff.
Get
it
it
was
right,
the
Loudie.
No, it was the build-up to WrestleMania 21 with Kurt Angle.
Didn't
Yep.
it go downhill because Marty Jannetty was hooked on them drugs?
Yeah, because I think they were
No,
actually trying to bring him
no.
back for a short stint.
He was hooked on phonics. Get it right.
That
Hooked on
joke was awesome in
Phonics.
97.
So Marty Jannetty couldn't wrestle because he couldn't read, is what you're saying.
Yep.
He still
No.
couldn't walk.
I
Thank
can't
you.
walk because I lost a foot.
Marty Jannetty. Still.
Loudy, I'm
can't.
so glad you got that.
Dude,
That's why we keep you around.
Dude, that song was my jam for the longest time.
I used to have it on my fucking phone.
I did too.
I think I'm cute. I've got gold medals. I got the moves that make them all tap out.
The angle slam.
Slam.
The
The
ankle lock. Marty
Jannetty.
Jannetty.
Can suck my cock.
Still can't.
All right, Phil, you've redeemed yourself. That was awesome.
All right, I
I'm
like
just a
this.
sexy Kurt.
Sexy Kurt.
I like the
Make your
chocolate
anus hurt.
milk.
Chocolate milk.
Anybody else notice that Jason Jordan got pretty much no response from the crowd?
Yeah, like you said, the crowd went totally mild for him. We're like, yeah, it's Jason Jordan.
His music hit, and there was just like a smattering of applause, but nothing big, and then he won after
So if
dominating Kurt Hawkins.
Dude, that was the most awkward looking fucking match. Like, I'm not even sure how I feel about that match. It's like,
My question is, if you're trying to legitimize Jason Jordan, why in the fuck is he wrestling Kurt Hawkins?
Because
No,
he's
no, no.
President
No,
Joe
no, no.
Bear.
even better. If you're trying to legitimize Jason Jordan, why are you going to make his gimmick look like he's just getting somewhere because his daddy helped him?
It's
It's an affirmative action gimmick. It's perfect.
It's extremely confusing, and
Wait.
because you're trying to legitimize him, and you know he's quote unquote Kurt Angle's son. He should be already facing somebody of greater stature, like Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose.
Yeah.
And and you should have him come out in these matches and put on a clinic. He's still going to lose, because that's that would be a good storyline. Jason Jordan is doubting his abilities, even though he's got Kurt Angle as a father, and eventually he pulls out a big win when it's most important.
Speaking of illegitimate children, did you guys hear about the Smacking Talk Rogue episode that Daniel Bryan and Renee Young did after SmackDown?
Yes, but I don't recall exactly what happened. I just heard that they did that.
I can
On
tell you
YouTube
that,
or something.
No. It was exclusively on Tout. If you guys remember that, it was
That still
exclusively.
exists.
Was a
that
failed
still exists.
platform.
It was exclusively on Tout.
The more you know.
Yep. The more you know. And it just so turns out that even though there are only 5 years between them, Daniel Bryan was trying to say that Chad Gable is his illegitimate son. He was a very fertile 5-year-old.
Damn,
said.
Debra, I get that.
Yes. Yes.
I just want to know if the mother's in jail.
No, she's a woman. She just got, probation.
It was his
Oh, okay.
gender equality. Lighter
Gender
sentences
equality?
For this. Yeah,
Gender?
gender equality. I don't know if the Jason Jordan thing's going to work just because it's 2017 and we know that he's not actually Kurt Angle's son. It's not 1987. It's kind of hard to suspend disbelief in certain instances with wrestling.
Just kayfabe.
Dude,
Just kayfabe it. It's fine. Kayfabe it.
kayfabe.
I think people will buy it though because it was an internet meme that they actually turned into a real storyline.
I think we should
I
call
know,
him
that's funny.
Gender Jordan.
Kayfabe is a pile of dust in a casket somewhere.
A pile
Or a
of Dustin.
casket.
Yes.
Vince McMahon Sr.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Vincent
He's
Jess
dead.
McMahon.
I buried him.
Vincent J. McMahon.
I fired him. Ah.
From
Vincent.
Life.
Vincent Gay McMahon.
Sexy Vince.
I'll rape
No.
you in the back of a limo.
Back of a limo.
Until it explodes.
Boom! And
Then
then we'll
you're
come
dead.
back 2 weeks later because Benoit died.
It was the following week, wasn't
And
it?
Hornswoggle.
It was,
No.
yeah, it was the next week.
Oh, was it the next week?
Yeah.
Because the night they were going to have the memorial for Vince McMahon, he came out and said, "All right, everybody go home. Something serious happened."
And they're like, wait a minute, you died! Nope, I'm still here, guys. It's cool.
I remember watching that episode of Raw thinking to myself, what? Because I had just graduated from high school, so I wasn't doing jack shit that summer.
That was
Yeah.
that was right around the time that I actually got into wrestling.
That was
and, then,
right around the
What
time
a
Benoit
shitty
died.
time.
and then Paul London got himself fired because he smiled at Vince.
It's just so fucking funny. You about to die. Hey!
Did that really happen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because, well, see, here's the thing. Paul London didn't know what was going to happen. Like, he just happened to see Vince and said, oh, hey, what's up? Like, he didn't say anything, but he, like, smiled at him.
Yeah, Vince
And-
walked by and he was smiling, and Vince just stared at him for a minute and left.
It's like, I'm going to remember to terminate that contract after tonight's show.
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that.
Just Google, or just look it up on YouTube, Paul London smiles at Vince.
Yeah.
Instead of going through the network, because the episode of Raw was probably not that great.
It was okay.
No, I remember it. It was not that great. Because I remember I was watching it and I was like, "Oh, cool! Oh, now it's good." Because he died. Not really though.
And then Phil tuned in the next week. God damn it, he's still alive!
Yeah.
Phil, is that when you realized wrestling was fake?
No. I realized it many years ago when my
When Vince McMahon blew up over a decade ago?
when my stepbrother was watching it on TV. And he's like, "This isn't
Mom,
real,
he
you
ruined
know."
wrestling for me.
No, he literally went, "You know this isn't real, right?" And I was like,
And you were like, "Rrrr!"
Dustin
Yeah.
has the best. Dustin has the best answer for that. He goes, "So is every other TV show you fucking watch."
It's funny because my grandparents and my stepmom were always about that too. You know this stuff's fake, right? I'm just like, 6, 7-year-old Loudy, 8-year-old Loudy. Like, well, thanks for killing my buzz there, guys.
I wish my grandma had said that to me because I'm like, "Yeah, well, so are your teeth."
Well, if younger
watching
Loudy
the
was an
video.
asshole, I'd have been like, yeah, well, guess what? You guys probably not gonna be alive much longer.
Love
I'm
me,
watching the
Grandma.
video of Vince walking down the hallway the night his limo explodes. Everybody's just staring at him seriously, and Paul London looks like he's fucking taking a picture for 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So fucking great.
So they just killed that storyline. Did they ever reveal what was supposed to come of that storyline?
I don't know.
So,
It was just to write Vince off of TV.
And who
Was-
did it?
Who's Vince?
Who
Benoit.
killed Vince? Who Vince? Who Vinced Vince?
Ron Simmons.
Let's just say it was Hornswoggle. The anonymous Raw GM.
Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
Hornswoggle's put in no matter what the gimmick is. When something needs ended and you don't want it to end.
Isn't he dead?
No, he's on
Hornswoggle's very
TNA.
much not dead.
So he's dead to the WWE.
Yeah.
His career's dead.
I heard they're getting ready to sign Ray.
His career's dead.
Yeah,
yeah, it's apparently
They're
they're wanting to
trying-
get Race Mysterio back.
Race
They're trying-
Mysterio.
Yeah,
They're
Ray,
trying very hard.
Ray SpaghettiOs.
They're trying very hard to get him to sign, and then apparently Vince threw a Legends contract at him just to get him not to sign with them.
I mean,
So
Booyaka, booyaka.
619.
Hey.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll booyaka,
He's bored,
booyaka.
Mysterio.
You're booyaka.
Rey Mysterio is the worst world heavyweight champion next to the Great Khali.
Oh.
I'll admit he's had some exciting matches, but I never did care for him as a...
He was great in a fucking mid-card cruiserweight wrestler.
What? That was
Oh,
all I
yawning,
heard.
sorry.
We had another
Great
Khali
Khali
sighting.
for a minute.
Yeah, sorry, I yawned myself Indian.
Great Khali made an appearance on Ring Rust,
he
guys.
yawned myself Indian.
I'm glad you heard me say that, Dan.
Make that a T-shirt, Jeff. I yawned
yawned-
myself Indian and put a picture of Great Khali.
Dalit
I yawned.
Singh.
I yawned with Sing 1 and Sing 2.
And then you could have a picture shirt on what's his face, Rajan Singh.
What are you saying?
Phil, have you been drinking?
What's his
These are
brother's
just
name?
words that don't make sense.
I still don't see how this is going to work for the Indian market. I just really don't. Because even if
We're
they sign
getting
up,
confused talking about it.
even if they sign up and they're like, I got to get the WWE network now, and they get it.
Listen, hold on. Kendo, that was the worst racist Indian. If you're going to do it, my friend, you have to do it right. If you're going to make fun of all the Indians, you got to make sure you have the right inflection. No, sorry, I'm not done talking yet. You please shut your fucking mouth. Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm on the
I
phone
could
with
do it
Texas.
if I want to. Anyway,
I didn't know I was
Got
calling
really
customer
racist.
service.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on again?
welcome
Yes,
to customer
asshole.
service. This is the Maharaja WWE champion.
I swear to God, I went into my mom's house and she was having trouble with her internet and she was on the phone with tech support. I said, "Did you turn it off and turn it back on?" She said, "No." And I said, "Let's try that." We tried it, and the guy got on and said, "Did you turn it off and turn it back on?" And it started working again.
Outsourcing like a motherfucker.
Anyway, what I was going to say is, the guy gets, Jagdish Patel gets his WWE network, and then he decides Jinder's his favorite, and he looks at the history of Jinder Mahal in the WWE.
He's going to really enjoy all that.
I have to think somewhere he's going to say, wait a second, this is supposed to be the guy I'm supposed to love, but he's getting his ass kicked by a fucking midget bull.
Wait,
You know,
why
See,
is he
I
part of?
forget the fact
why
that
is he
all
in a
Indian people
three-man
love
band?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, why is he hanging out with these guys pretending to be rock stars and losing to matadors?
What is a matador is what he would probably be saying.
True.
What is a bull?
Where is Roman Reigns? Where is Roman Reigns?
He's like, why is he fighting that little creature? He should be fighting Campbell.
What was he French?
What's a combo?
I don't know.
Fighting combo like the bag of combos?
Camel.
I love those.
Camel.
They
Camels
don't have
aren't
camels in
Indian.
India, do
I'm
they?
gonna make you humble.
That's the Iron Sheik, asshole.
That's a completely different region of the world, Phil.
Way to,
The Iron Sheik is a
fucking
legend.
alienate and be racist to multiple countries at once.
Dear
I'm proud
God.
of
Matter
Phil.
what you think.
Hey, don't forget that time that Jinder almost won the NXT title against Seth Rollins.
Wow.
Was that
Get the
real?
hyphen.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real.
That was the end of the first tournament to crown the first champion. Rollins versus Jinder Mahal.
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Jinder
Dude.
Mahal did not win.
Nope.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal, Jinder my balls, put the needle in my balls.
But yeah, I mean, he's jobber to the stars, and then he gets hot-shotted to the title. I got to think that somewhere the people are going to be like, hey, wait a second.
That sounds like
You're assuming Indian people are smart enough to figure out WWE's bullshit. I think that's why they're moving to fucking India, so they can do the same old shit to to dumber population. Well, not a dumber population overall, but a
Well,
simpler
I mean-
population.
The smarter ones do usually leave, come here, and become doctors.
Kendo,
Yeah.
that sounds like ABC's next hit show, Jobber to the Stars.
Robert, yeah.
Sounds like a Barry Manilow song. Mainly because he had a song called Riders to the Stars.
No, it's okay, Laddie. We'll let it go.
Okay.
I've never listened to a Barry Manilow song by choice.
I have.
I know.
I could not name one if I was put on the spot with a gun in my face. I'd be like,
Yeah, you
fucking
could
shoot
because
me.
The Rock sang one once.
You can now.
Copacabana, when he's making fun of the coach.
Yep.
That was funny.
Coach Louderback?
No, Jonathan Coachman.
Yeah, Laddie's never been on WWE TV.
Thought that was
Yeah.
Harry,
That we know of.
You say Harry Belafonte?
the banana boat guy. Or
Oh,
the,
that song's awesome. Work all night for a drink of rum.
yeah.
Daylight
Highly
comes.
deadly black tarantula.
Yeah.
Six
I should just end this
foot.
episode with that song. 8-foot bunch.
What was
Holly's
that? Was that
back.
Great Khali?
Yeah.
That's
how you should- That's how you should advertise it. Just, special guest, the great Khali. The Ring Rust returns with a special guest.
You sound like a white girl that just got braces, Dan.
Whoa!
Or a mouth.
Braun Strowman got braces?
Braun Strowman goes through a second puberty. Tell me that wouldn't be the most painful thing to watch.
Braun Strowman with braces?
No, Braun Strowman's second puberty.
Did you say second puberty?
Yeah!
Oh, God.
He gets emotional and cries at the end of a match.
Shoot, be quiet.
Oh, shut up!
Somebody from WWE Creative might be listening to us and go run into events. I got a great idea what to do to Braun.
Oh,
Second
God, don't ruin
puberty.
it.
Copyright that.
He's going through second puberty, and he's having angst with his parents.
He's got braces.
His parents are Bray Wyatt and Eric Rowan.
Yeah.
Why did Eric Rowan grow a vagina? Second puberty.
Always.
That'll be
No,
the
that's-
second puberty.
That's
story.
that's the gay angle. Wyatt
Oh.
and Eric Rowan are his father and father.
No,
The
they're-
Gangle.
My Two
Father
Dads,
and
starring
father.
Steve Gutenberg.
They both have.
Yes.
They're both transvestites.
It's gonna be like
No,
my
they're both
Can't serve in the
transgender.
military.
the Wyatt fatherhood,
Damn it, Loud.
and it's Luke, Eric, and Bray all reunited to be the father to second puberty, fucking Braun Strowman.
Special guest Jerry Springer. You are not the father.
You mean
Oh, sweet, I
Maury?
can finally get the fuck out of this.
Who's Braun Strowman's dad?
Bruce
Who gives a
Gender.
shit? Bruce
You're
Gender?
definitely not the mother.
Bruce Gender.
Bruce Gender.
Bruce Gender. Electric Boogaloo 2.
No. What?
Yep, it happened. Accepted.
Okay.
I was in the wrong order, but I get this point.
Electric
So is
2
Bruce
Boogaloo.
Gender.
So I have a question: if Gender loses the
No.
belt and gets reassigned to Raw, would that be a gender reassignment?
Ha, ha, ha.
Does that mean the Great Khali and the Shmukumas all go to Raw too?
Hey.
Yes, all customer service gets transferred to Raw.
Yes.
So, if I
Convenience
were
store
to
club.
Thank
Can
you for coming in.
create that meme now, that way
What?
when it happens, you can just go ahead and post that meme.
Oh, the gender reassignment.
Yes, so you can claim that meme as your own.
Yeah, I don't need notoriety that bad.
Yeah,
Didn't you see?
Yes,
I'm
you
robbing
do.
banks lately.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
How's all
so-
that money treating you, man?
It's fantastic. I'm
Why
still
the
on
fuck
the lam.
haven't you shared any, you bitch?
You know, I was
He's
thinking
been
about
sending it to Patreon. We're laundering it through our Patreon.
I was thinking about turning you in down there, see if I get that $50,000 reward.
I'm actually kind of surprised that I haven't received a visit from any police officers after that picture.
Hey, what are you got some money up in here?
Just somebody I know from back home's like, "Hey, I know who that fucking was." He lives up north now.
He lives in the Great White North now.
Well, luckily my alibi came through. They They released a description. He's 5'4" to 5'6" and 120 to 130 pounds. So that is definitely not me. I'm like, whoa, I am way taller and way fatter to be that guy.
Way too tall, way too fat. I cannot be him.
Yeah, so that's my alibi.
Oh, I'll never
Likely
be mistaken for
story.
somebody that committed a crime. But if
You
I
don't
do,
know
then
that,
I'm
Phil.
fucked.
You don't know his life. He could be way gayer than me.
Jesus.
Better
Jesus!
than Loudy. Did you see that guy's new video?
No.
I didn't know Jesus
No,
made
yeah,
videos.
Jesus, he
now.
came back. No,
Oh,
the new Zandig video.
He has returned, but not
I'm
for
pretty
us.
sure a little over
to become a
2,000
pop
years
star.
ago, he was crucified.
He was crucified.
Well-
2,000 years later, he's back to take over the world of music.
It's John Cena.
God damn it, Jeff.
Let he without sin kick the first ass.
I liked that when it was
Shut
on
the
Family Guy, Loudy. I love your enthusiasm of hate towards him.
That's all right. I've got the silent hate. That's the
talking about-
worst.
Juan
Jeff,
Cena.
I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
One day, Loudy's just gonna go nuts and kill you.
I'm okay with this.
Woo!
I am too.
Who's
I'm
gonna
film
get me first? Will it be Eric Lauterbach or will it be a diabetes? Find out next week on Dragon Ball.
Loudy versus Diabetes. Who wins to get Phil first? Winner gets Phil.
Nobody wins.
Loudy, I'm
Everybody
putting-
gets
Smart
diabetes.
money's on Loudy.
Nobody wins. Everybody gets diabetes.
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 Is that your version of Amadeus? Rock me
Yeah,
Diabetes.
that's a real internet meme.
Yeah, that's a thing where they fucking remixed Wilford Brimley saying diabetes to Rock Me Amadeus.
Rock me Diabetes. Rock me Diabetes.
Do you smell what the diabetes is cooking?
Yes, triple fudge brownies.
Yeah, it's insulin.
No, you can't. No,
It's
shut up.
insulin.
You can't cook
That's saying
insulin.
diabetes.
Shut up, Walter White. You're not cooking drugs.
He could be.
Bob
What's the
Dole.
What's the Great Khali's view on diabetes?
Bob Dole. If you advertise this episode, special guest star Great Khali, that'd be great, Jeff.
Yeah. Well,
only
There you go. It exists.
it's over.
Diabetes.
I wasn't making that up,
thank
so I
you.
got it.
That just made
Kendo,
my
I had
night.
seen that years ago.
Well,
I love
That's
that.
this week's episode of Ring Rust.
Brought to you by Diabetes.
Yeah. Liberty, these are my testing supplies.
Rock me
How-
Diabetes.
How fucked up will it be, though, if we advertise the Great Khali on the show and all of a sudden our subscriber count goes up by like 1 billion because of all the people?
They'd all be in India.
You know what? I'm just gonna lie and say the Great Khali's on this episode and put a random timestamp. Say special appearance by the Great Khali and Roman Reign.
Roman Reign.
I think Indian people. Roman Reign, like the Indian people call him
Reign.
Roman Reign.
Yeah, Roman Reign hasn't talked. He's just sitting in the corner stroking his wrist.
Roman Reign, some
This is his dog.
Roman, you want to go ahead and tell everybody that you're here?
Hoo-ah!
No,
Ooh,
you just want to sit there and stroke your fist? Okay.
Yep.
Whoa.
He is jacking off his forearm as we speak.
What's gonna come out of that
Get some
hand?
more
I want to
power.
know.
Shut up.
Vince's
Fist.
saliva.
Fist cocking intensifies.
Oh yeah. Do you guys have anything else you'd like to say before we get into our very special patented feature, My Immortal Hulk Hogan?
Bob Dole!
All right, Bob Dole it is. Loudy.
All
would you
right,
like to
guys.
start?
I would like to start. Bear with me here.
No.
All right.
All right,
so-
that was this week's episode.
All right. This is chapter 187. The year, brother, was 1986, brother. I decided to take a bit of a break coming off of the first WrestleMania, brother. It It was nice and sunny in Venice Beach, and brother, we couldn't think of much to do, so I took a brother walk over to the nearest record store, Jack. But I took a wrong turn, brother, dude. I thought I knew a shortcut, but I ended up taking the long way to the wrong place. I ended up in the shadiest part of town, dude. Finally found a record store, brother. Not the record store I wanted, but a record store nonetheless, brother.
That you deserve.
I saw some brothers outside the shop. Not just any brothers, not brothers like me, but brothers that were a little bit darker than me. I walked over to the door, but the brothers stopped me. It was the most scared the Hulkster's ever been in a while, brother. The brothers ended up being pretty cool, brother, and we walked into the record store together. There was a funky, fresh beat playing when the Hulkster walked in. And the Hulkster started rapping as fast as he could. The brothers enjoyed what they heard so much that they asked me to join their group. I couldn't help but accept. Brother, there was just one problem. They didn't have a name. I said, yes, we do, brother. I put my shades on and said, we're brothers with attitude, a.k.a.
Oh, God.
BWA. BWA was one of my favorite career moments. With Dr. Brother, MC Brother, and Brother Cube and myself, record sales would be off the charts. Oh my, BWA would be groundbreaking and change the rap game. Unfortunately, I woke up the next morning in a coke haze, brother. I looked around and I realized, shit, this was all just a dream. Right next to me, brother, was a copy of Word Down magazine. And unfortunately, that's apparently all that I have. I have failed you in the length of my immortal Hulk Hogan.
Penis?
Yes. Sorry, listen, brother, listen. Hulk Hogan has a 10-inch penis. Terry Bollea does not, brother. Terry Bollea does not. That's just it's not even possible.
Well, I'm sorry.
Sorry, brother.
When you said Brother Cube, I just thought how funny it would be if his rap name was Nigger Cube, because that just sounds like an amazing rap name.
Well, see, here's the direction I
There
almost
goes
went
our
with it.
monetization.
We can't even monetize this show yet.
So the original way I was going to go with it was I was going to actually have actual NWA in there, and I was going to be like, and I was going to mention, about to say the N-word and be like, oh, sorry, my publicist won't allow me to say that word, brother. Not since the case.
Huh. Should have went for it, man.
I should have, but brothers with attitude, I felt like had a different.
Are you going to offend the 50 people that listen to this show?
Yes, I'm going to offend all 50 of them. However, I would like to do a part 2 next week if you guys are down.
Sure.
And if
Part
we're
2
not
of
down
Brothers
with
with Attitude.
You mean
You have-
Bois?
Blah blah. Braun Strowman will make an appearance.
No, Hank Hill will, dude.
Blah.
I'll tell you what.
Dang it.
Brothers with attitude.
Dang it, Loudy, that story right there.
Those brothers ain't right.
That story gave John McCain cancer. So good job.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Didn't he already have cancer?
He deserved it.
He has brain cancer.
A brain
Mhm.
tumor.
It's not
Not a tumor.
It's so big it could be a 3.
Real quick here, does anyone have Amazon Streaming Unlimited?
Mom does.
No, what's that?
Where you get like Amazon Music, you can listen to it or whatever. Because I just looked up the Macho Man Randy Savage rap album, and it's currently free with your Amazon streaming account.
Do you have Amazon streaming?
I sure do.
I mean, I know some cool guy likes to share it, but maybe I'll have to listen to the Macho Man album.
I do. If you have an Echo, you can definitely listen to it because it says for Echo. So,
Ooh.
because I can go, Alexa, play "Be a Man" by Macho Man Randy Savage, and the bitch should play it.
You know what? I have Google, and I can literally add this album to my playlist for free. I don't have to have just Amazon, so...
Oh shit, there it is!
You know what? I have YouTube. I can just download the album for free.
Set it off!
That thing's got decent bass on it.
Be a man,
Oh, dude.
Hulk Hogan, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it'll fucking rattle the shit out of the lamp on the table that it's on.
I
kind of want to just stop what I'm doing and listen to this album now.
You know, I hear this and I automatically think of epic rap battles of history where Hulk Hogan faces Kim Jong-il, and in the second half, Macho Man comes in and says, "Oh yeah, it's about to get real. Watch me snap into a Slim Jim, Kim Jong-il."
I wish I liked epic rap battles of history.
Why don't you?
Because they're shitty.
Not all of them.
I'm gonna.
Most of them are really bad people that can't rap.
Yeah.
I got to pull my Dion card and say, yeah, I agree with Jeff on that one.
Shut up, you laggard.
I'm gonna laugh if Dion actually likes those.
He doesn't. Joel loves them, and Dion and I just roll our eyes like, God damn it.
No, I've had the kids try to show me several times. They're like, you got to watch this. It's so funny. I'm just sitting there like, I don't get it. Why is this funny?
I'll just listen to real rap music.
Somebody else.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, I'll listen to the fucking Be a Man album all day.
What about
You man, Hogan?
what about
Come on.
BWA? We listen
Come
to
on.
Brothers with Attitude?
No, Loudy, let it go.
Shut up, Phil. I wasn't fucking asking you.
He can't let it go. We still have to get to part 2.
Damn it,
Yeah.
anyway.
We don't know what's
Howdy.
going to happen. It could be exciting.
Loudy, you have homework this week for Ring Rust.
I know.
No, more homework.
Oh.
I'm assigning it to you right now.
Okay.
You have to watch the episode of King of the Hill with Macho Man Randy Savage.
I did
Oh,
not know
nice.
there was one. I will definitely check that out.
Yes.
You also have another homework assignment that
And you know, Phil, you're not my real teacher, so eat a dick.
you have.
You're not my real
You
dad.
have to measure Terry Bola's penis, and then
Who
you
the
have
fuck
to
is Terry Bola?
Terry Bola.
Terry Ebola.
Terry Ebola. And then you have to find Hulk Hogan and measure his penis. And,
Her penis?
penis?
Herpes.
I didn't know we were in My
Brother.
Immortal again.
and find
like Bruce
out
Jenner?
if he lied in his court case.
I'll make sure I don't do that.
Get it
Are
done,
you tired,
Loudy.
Phil?
What'd you say?
Are you tired?
Why?
You sound very loopy.
You sound fucking stupid.
So you're about to go into a diabetic coma.
I was going to say, maybe his blood sugar is getting low.
It's going to anaphylactic shock.
My grandma used to get that, and she'd get all loopy and weird.
Well, things
well.
just turned.
Your grandma must have AIDS then, so fuck you.
Well, she's
Hey,
been
so-
dead for 3 years, so she's got AIDS. I don't know how that happened.
Oh God.
Well,
The worm.
She got
You see,
ghost
there's
AIDS
this
from
thing.
Freddie
There's this
Mercury.
thing called, where people have sex with corpses and
What's it called, Loudy?
necrophilia.
Can you contract AIDS, though, if you're dead?
Can you? Hey, I'm sorry.
Life
The real question is, how can you not contract AIDS even if you're dead?
I don't know. We might actually have to consult the WWE doctor on this one.
Or you
I
can just
know.
talk
What's his
to
name, Dr.
the
Andrews?
doctor, Phil Seitz.
No, he doesn't know shit. I don't like talking to him.
No.
Where did you get your medical training from, Phil?
What are you a
Um,
doctor of exactly?
Dion's family abortionist clinic.
He got into cracker
that's a-
box.
That's what I was going to
I
say.
say, what exactly is your PhD in?
Sucking
Thugonomics.
ass.
Sucking ass.
Thugonomics.
Wow.
You wish.
No, I don't think anyone wishes
Yeah, nobody wishes
they were
that.
a doctor of
It's like the
thugonomics.
community college of medical degrees.
Hey, listen.
All right, Phil got a good one.
Yeah, that was good. But hey, you know what? 10 years ago, I would have loved my PhD in thugonomics. But that was 10 years ago. I'm more like 15.
Because, and I think everybody here will agree that Loudy is a fucking mark.
Even Loudy will agree.
Oh man, you know
Yeah,
it's such a
Loudy's
bad thing to be a fan of something I like. Man, I'm such an asshole.
You
Yeah,
are.
Fuck you.
The internet, the IWC has classified you as an asshole.
Oh god damn it! I'm so sorry for enjoying, liking something I enjoy.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
such a son of a
don't-
bitch.
Don't
Yeah, you
blame
fucking
me.
asshole.
Blame the IWC.
I don't
Well,
care
there's a
what.
point where you like. There's a point where you like everything, and it's almost ironically enjoying it, but it's not. It's like you sincerely, ironically enjoy something. We've gone like to too many levels of like craziness. Because no one truly likes Baron Corbin's hairline, but you.
Oh god, no! No one likes that
Oh,
thing. You
no.
kidding me?
What's wrong with
All right,
his
so you
hair?
guys have anything else you want to add?
What's wrong with Baron Corbin's hair?
I was gonna mention. You guys watch WrestleMania at all?
No.
Yeah, I do.
Time to time.
Because he put up one of his behind the Titantron things over the last weekend at
Von
the show.
Erich's?
Yeah, the Von Erich curse, the 3-parter. It's actually pretty interesting. Talk about a fan.
I just wish that guy wasn't like really annoying to listen to.
Yeah, I like the guy that takes over for him when he's not there. His
Me?
voice is easier to deal with.
Me.
Because he's not British, even though I like British people.
I don't know. I guess I don't know. The fucking Von Erichs, man. Fucking often.
Now, is Lacey Von Erich not a real Von Erich?
No, she is a real Van Erich.
She's a Van Erich?
She is very much a Van Erich.
She's is
She's
she
a venereal disease?
is she generic?
She's just not good.
So she's generic.
She's Bobby Generic.
El generico. La
Does
Does
generica.
anyone know what Bobby Generic is from?
No.
God damn it, Loudy.
I did
Do you want me
learn
to lie
that
to you?
Kerry
Yes.
Von Erich.
Just lie to him.
Yeah.
Tell me a lie and say that you won't go.
Anyway, Kendo, please tell me more.
I was gonna say I found it interesting that Kerry Von Erich won the IC title with 1 foot. So Phil,
New lap record.
Did he have
Goals.
diabetes too?
no, he had a car crash and
He has a car crash.
his foot was like all fucked up, and he was told not to like do anything on it for X number of days, and apparently he did not do that, and he did stuff on it, and he mangled it
And
to
he
the
lost
to the point where they said we have to give you the choppy, and not your
The
pee.
choppy.
Choppy, your pee-pee.
No,
Except
the,
for
the foot,
his foot.
not pee-pee.
Yeah, they didn't have to cut his dick off. That wasn't mangled in the crash.
Choppy, your feet.
Yes.
They did it for fun anyway.
Look at my
It's like, oh, we didn't need to.
But yeah, apparently if you're a
We didn't
Von
need to
Erich
cut
son, your like rite of passage is blowing your head off.
Oh my god!
No, that's not fair. Of the 5 Von Erichs that died, only 4 of them committed suicide.
That's a hell of a return rate, though. That's like That's 80%.
Was Bud Dwyer a Von Erich?
Yes.
He's an honorary Von Erich.
You know, I've still never watched that video.
Don't
Do it,
don't
Loudy.
Do it.
Do it, you
Go.
pussy.
Loudy, I've watched it a dozen times at least because I saw it the first few times, and then I showed other people. I'm like, dude, you got to see this. This guy just fucking blows his head off on TV.
Loudy, as your longest running friend on this podcast, trust me, it's something you can't unsee and you really don't want to see it.
Fuck, I'll
Yeah,
watch
you-
it right now.
Loudy,
You go ahead and
Don't-
watch.
if I
here, Loudy. Let me put it this way.
keep the audio off.
Oh, there's no fun in
I don't
that.
want to hear it.
Let me put it this way, Loudy. You work for the government now. If you don't watch the video and see it there, you're gonna see it next to you in your cubicle one day. So, your choice.
I'll pass.
If you want really good analysis on the Bud Dwyer suicide video, listen to the fan cast because Liquid Metal Pro got really into it one day.
Oh,
I was
God.
really impressed by that.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I commented. I was like, the most in-depth analysis of the Bud Dwyer suicide is found here.
You want to
I think you guys care more than his family did.
get
fuck.
really drunk and do a drunk commentary on the Bud Dwyer video?
That's all you guys.
Phil,
if
I'm
you send me
down.
the video file, I'll upload it.
The Von Erich story is a lot more fucked up than just suicide.
Well, let's hear it, Dan. It's wrestling related.
Fritz Von Erich, the father, died of lung cancer that spread to his brain. They had his first son was
Retarded.
No, his first son
Sorry.
unsure.
That's only funny to me.
Unsure. His first son died at 6 years old because he got accidentally shocked unconscious by an exposed wire and drowned in a puddle in the Niagara Falls.
Wow!
In the Niagara Falls?
Yeah. Kevin
Close Niagara Falls.
Kevin Von Erich
Did
is
they put him in a
alive.
barrel first and send him over?
Probably not. Kevin Von Erich is still alive.
Was he the one that's in the video game?
Him and Carrie.
No, that's
yeah.
Carrie. Carrie
There's
Von
two
Erich.
of them in the game.
Yeah, that's right. My bad.
David Von Erich died of a drug overdose, suicide. Carrie Von Erich shot himself in the heart.
Intentionally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Von Erich overdosed on tranquilizers.
Was that the one that died in Japan because of his stomach?
No, I think that
No, he
was...
died in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chris Von Erich died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. So,
Probably would have made it through.
there's 6 of the 7 famous Von Erichs dead.
What a shit family. I mean, not like for luck, not like in existence.
Like, honestly, how is the one brother still alive and hasn't killed himself yet?
Because
One
he
of-
hasn't drank at all. He lives down in Texas.
He's the
How
sole
is him
survivor.
living in
the
Texas
Survivor
not
Series.
He's the
drinking?
Black Heart, damn it.
Yeah. Actually, I wouldn't say that it's bad luck. You got to figure the 4 of them that took themselves out intentionally, they kind of made that own luck.
Yeah, you gotta feel sorry for the mom.
Yeah.
Is she still alive?
That's
Don't-
a good question. She'd be in her 60s.
No, because she's a
Mother Von
whore.
Erich. That cheating whore who never cheated.
that cheating whore that never cheated on anybody.
Yeah.
Can't prove that.
She was a faithful wife, and all her kids killed themselves.
Killed herself?
Except
Yeah, they
one.
killed- Except one, Kenny Von Erich.
Kevin.
Oh. We got Kenny Von Erich on the show tonight.
Yes, that's my new name. I'm going to be now Kenny Von Erich, so no more Kendo Slice. I'm now Kenny Von Erich.
So,
Deal.
so
I am the
how
Lance
do you-
Von Erich of this podcast.
So how do you plan on killing yourself?
Well, that's a really good question. I'll figure that out.
He's gonna
White
autoerotic
Castles.
asphyxiation.
No, I am not David Carradine.
Or Robin Williams.
Or
He
Chester
wasn't
Bennington.
He wasn't getting off, dude.
Chester Bennington.
Charles Butterball.
Charles Buttersworth.
Mr. Kennedy.
Like, what if the Von Erich that didn't kill himself is like the worst one, and like she
Like a
committed
piece of shit?
committed suicide? No,
There are no girl Von Erichs.
his mom committed suicide because he was like, "Oh, mom, I'm still here. Don't worry." Bam.
Jesus.
Wow.
We've gotten dark here on Ring Rust.
Well, that's
court-
this week's show.
According to this, Doris Von Erich is still kicking.
Kicking who?
Aw,
All of the 6 dead brothers.
Yeah.
not her sons.
So
This is like
See-
a trend. In
see,
the
it's
last
wrong.
7 days, we just made fun of people that killed
see,
themselves.
it's wrong. If you're a male Von Erich, you're doomed to die.
Oh, shit. Now I know how to get in the Von Erich family. Lacey.
Ooh.
What are you going to take her last
You get
name?
pussy for like 6
Yeah,
weeks.
I'm going to go completely fucking cuck Ellis on this one. And then I will be Kenny Von Erich. And then I'll just drive off a cliff or something like a lemming.
O'Doyle rules.
Von Erich rules! Woo!
Go the long way. Contract AIDS.
I think the Von Erichs have shittier luck than the Hart family. Is that wrong?
No, yo,
Well,
I don't
I would
say-
say you're probably right, because I can only think of like a couple of Hearts that have died untimely deaths.
I would
Where
agree
it
with.
seems like every Von Erich
Who
is.
other than Owen died untimely?
Hart.
What?
Hart. Smith Hart. Sorry, Smith Hart. Smith Hart.
Hearts die
Hart.
all the time.
They all died.
You know,
Stu
they're
Hart.
in everybody's
Stu
chest.
Hart was old as shit. He
Yes,
was bound
Steve
to
Hart
die.
was in his 80s.
Bret Hart had that stroke. Come on, man.
But
He
he's
didn't
still
die.
moving. He's still going.
His dick doesn't work.
He didn't die.
You say
Yeah,
his
I'd
dick
rather be
doesn't
dead.
work?
It doesn't.
I mean, pretty much every Hart kid got divorced multiple times, I think, besides Owen, because he didn't get a chance to. So
Yeah, he just had his
You didn't get a chance to.
maybe that's the curse: is they just can't stay in a, legal relationship.
Without
Well,
dying.
Davy Boy Smith.
I agree with Kendo on the fact that it's not really luck because they committed suicide.
Yeah.
So so I guess the Hearts would have it worse. Well, no, the kid that drowned in the puddle after being electrocuted, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's like the cherry on the shit.
Yeah.
Sunday.
I mean, it's not like it were suicides by misadventure.
But then again, falling from the rafters and snapping your neck on the top rope.
Holy shit! This one heart had bad luck. Not Owen.
Let's hear it.
Not Owen.
Oh,
His name is
okay.
Dean Hart. In 1978, he was struck by a city bus.
Dean Hartgross.
Shit.
He was diagnosed with Bright's disease in the 80s and died of kidney disease in 1990.
God damn.
I wonder what the 2000s would have gave him if the 90s didn't get him.
God damn. Somebody had it out for him.
Would have given him AIDS.
They're like, they tried 3 times to kill him.
You have AIDS.
Karma was like, "Hey, Brett, we're gonna make you one of the best of all time. We're gonna fuck everyone in your life up."
Karma, or the fat black bitch Karma?
Karma Chameleon.
I was
The one
just about to
came
make
in
that joke, Jeff.
Karma, chameleon.
Doo-doo.
Come and
Bill
go.
is gay.
Come and go.
Bill is gay.
Sing along
Love
with
would
Ring
be
Rust.
easy if your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green.
The Technicolor Dreamcoat.
That's somebody else.
The Technicolor rim job.
Is that a,
I'm gonna name an episode of World Class
time out.
Bullshit.
Is that just
Episode
a
100, the
rim job from a
Technicolor
black
rim
chick?
No,
No,
I
that-
think it's like those rainbow parties, but instead of the lipstick, you just put it on your tongue and everybody takes turns.
Oh, cool.
Your asshole.
Tongue and buttholes.
This one
Okay.
heart has bad luck because his last name is Anus.
Heart anus.
It's
I know
not
the
So,
so
do you guys have
spelled right, but
anything
it's
else
Anus.
you'd like to?
Brett,
The
the
oldest
anus
Hart
heart.
brother. The oldest brother died like a couple of weeks ago.
But he was
Should've
old as
done-
Yeah,
shit,
that's
though.
what I meant to say. Smith Hart.
I knew that because he was on my Deadpool roster.
Bruce.
Ooh, that's
There was a different
Bruce
one.
Gender.
the Ring Rust guys and the bullshitters should get together and create a Deadpool.
I
And what?
could show you how to do it. It's real easy.
Oh, Smith Hart was the one that died.
That's what I said.
That's what I just kept saying like 4 times.
No.
I
Nobody
couldn't hear
listens
you because
to
other
you.
people were talking.
I didn't want salmon. I said it 4 times. It's wedding is horse shit.
Damn, there's like 800 hearts in Canada.
I need to watch that movie again.
Why is Eddie Cantillo sending pictures of Haley Seinfeld and talking about his spank bank?
I don't know, but if you guys want your mind off that, it's official. The 30 for 30 called Nature Boy about Ric Flair is going to debut on ESPN on November 7th
Oh.
Espen?
on the ESPN.
On the
Espinal?
On that is.
I
All
think
right,
they're supposed to
Colin.
be doing a 30 for 30 on the Von Erich, so we can bring it back to them.
They
Yeah,
actually,
30.
they
4 for
actually,
30.
they actually did a, I think an E60 segment on them actually, or is it a 30 for 30 short? Because I remember watching it.
Oh.
Is there a 10, 20 or a 38 on them?
Was that a gun joke?
No, it's just
Oh.
the
I thought it was.
If it was terrible.
No,
I
it's
thought it
just-
was.
Dude, if
good.
it was
I'm
a
just
gun
like,
joke, that was
wait.
awesome.
I was like, nah, he's not being that obvious. That's not what it is.
No, it's just a mashup of the numbers you guys do. Oh, well, there's a 30-30 on them, then there's the E60.
A
And there's
20
60
20.
minutes.
Is there a 20-20 or a 90-20, 120 on there?
Dateline NBC.
90210.
Niner.
Roger.
Roger.
Wine 'em, dine 'em, 69 'em.
Do it, Seabass.
Kick his ass, Seabass!
Meanwhile,
God,
there's an
someone got
arrest
my
warrant out for
reference.
Paige.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh, they finally charged her.
Yeah, they
Well,
charged her with not being a cocksucker.
Well, she's getting fired.
Yeah, because that would be like a
That's
domestic
domestic
thing,
abuse.
and WWE's policy is like one and done with that.
You're one and done.
I've been on here several times. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about... Never mind.
She had a nice long
Okay.
career for a 22-year-old.
I loved her sex tape.
Apparently,
Yeah.
there's more coming.
All of them. Yes.
Yeah, and more needs to come.
That's probably what's going to come out of all this is she's going to have to go to the porn industry to make money.
I'll come.
Speaking of which, back to the Von Erichs.
Is there
Who died doing porn?
Is there Von Erich porn now?
Hey, I don't know what Lacey Von Erich's done. I'm about to look it up
More
now.
than Chester Bennington.
Jeanette Finicello.
Who did say what I've done.
Oh, we know what he did.
Okay.
Over the news.
So, does anyone have anything else they'd like to talk about wrestling? It can be anything that's related to wrestling, even tangentially. You know, like
Genitally?
yeah, genitally, like Charlotte's odd-shaped vagina with its weird blonde bush. I bet she smells bad.
Okay, what smells better? Charlotte or the inside of Naya's suit after she gets done wrestling?
The inside of Nia's suit after she gets done wrestling.
I guess I would go for Nia's suit. Because Charlotte just has testicles or something.
Pretty sure from those pictures she didn't have those.
Sorry, I meant to say chesticles. She gross. And you know it.
Yeah, I'll go that. Yeah.
If you had to have one of them sit on your face, who would you pick?
Charlotte because there's less chance of dying.
Be a man, Kendo! Take it!
I didn't know that.
Naya's a lot bigger, so there's like less breathing space.
True.
I didn't know that Kurt Angle had a
Black Sun.
assault and harassment charge filed against him in 2009.
Yeah, his life was in the shitter for a while.
Late breaking news. Phil, just so you know, Kurt Angle in 2009 had an abuse charge on him.
No shit. I thought I'd heard that somewhere before, but thanks, Dan.
Did you say
Not
2009?
a reliable news source.
Yeah.
Dan, Asman's going to catch up with you.
We'll see.
Right after
What
Loudy
happened
got
was-
his N64.
Yeah. Hey, I got my N64 in 2002.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Let
baby,
me rephrase
Lacey
that.
Von Erich. How are
Controller.
you doing?
What?
I just saw the photo that popped up in the chat.
Oh.
Oh shit, I missed it.
Well, you're not done.
I just see pictures of Big Show.
Go past him.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. That is a fine piece of woman.
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking at now?
Titties.
Ooh.
The reason why all the rest of the Von Erichs are gone.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They're dead because one of them posed nude or topless.
One of them posed nude after they were all dead. That's why they're dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all it took. They're like, we knew this was going to happen.
It's
Preemptive
all
strike.
She tucks.
They were all talking to
Preemptive suicide, guys. Ha ha!
They were all talking to Carrie Von Erich and went, your daughter's going to pose nude. Fuck you. We're killing ourselves.
Fuck it. We'll show that bitch.
We'll steal the attention away.
We're going to show you,
We'll
motherfucker.
do it live. All right, let's end this episode.
What a sensitive and
On the
caring
down note that-
episode of Ring Rust.
It's the theme of my life this week, making fun of the dead.
So does that mean it ends tonight? Because tomorrow starts the new week.
Well, it won't end for me because I'm not offing myself in the next 24 hours.
Tomorrow's a
They
new day.
already
Yes,
did.
it is.
I hate you. And I hate the new day.
Why?
I've always hated the new day.
I know you have. I'm not the biggest fan of New Day either. I think they're just okay.
I was excited when. That's another thing.
Because
that
they're
happened.
black, I know, Loudy.
No. That's another thing that happened yesterday on SmackDown. The New Day came out for their celebration and then got their fucking ass kicked by the Usos. I liked that.
Because they're black, y'all. And they're black, y'all. And they're
Blackity black and they're black, y'all. I'm blickety black, blackity black, black, I'm black, and I'm blacky, yo. Because I'm black and I'm back.
Loudy, when you are going to watch someone's house again with your girlfriend, I want to come over.
Mhm.
We're going to drink malt liquor and watch ghetto movies.
Dude, yes.
That sounds like fun.
So,
Can I come?
seriously, I'll let you act as black as you want.
Oh, Negro, please.
You will live out your fantasies. I
Oh,
will bring you a welfare check.
That's what I always say.
please,
Too
Jeff.
fucking free.
I work for the welfare office. I can get my own welfare check, thanks.
Fine, I'll bring you a vintage set of food stamps.
Ooh,
Good
vintage
for one block
food
of government cheese.
1 block of government cheese, please.
Well, it sounds like someone's going into a fucking industrial-sized freezer, so
Dan,
I wish.
Loudy.
let's put this episode to bed. This has been Ring Rust, episode something. I don't know
This number.
what number it is. This has been Ring Rust! Do
Grieve.
you want me to see if we have any comments?
Say what?
Do you want me to see if we have any comments?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have some. Maybe.
Oh my god, we got one on July 1st.
Huh?
I, too, was at the pay-per-view, a few sections away from Kendo Slice. Kendo wishes Jinder Mahal was still part of three-man band, his favorite team of all time.
It must have been my buddy A.A. Ron. He's not wrong. I did like the 3-man band.
You done messed
That
up,
was A.A.
Aaron.
You know, shame on WWE for not having a good feud between 3MB and The Shield.
How could they have?
By not making 3MB jobbers.
Yeah, I mean, they could have made 3MB threatening to the Shield or something. They could have done something with it.
He still had kids, come on.
Yeah, he needed
Could've been a
that.
fucking
He needed
hungry
that
father.
job. He needed that feud. He's got kids.
I thought it was hilarious that Heath Slater was the only one out of them that didn't get fired.
Because he's got kids, man.
Yeah.
He needs that job.
Plus, of the three, I would argue that he's probably the best one.
Oh, yeah.
And yet he's not the champion.
But now he's just one man.
Maybe
And a
if
rhino.
Heath Slater
Phil?
was from fucking India, he'd be the champion right now.
Dude,
Wow.
Or if Vince needed to expand the West Virginia market.
let's say, dude, he's...
We gotta
from the-
dominate the trailer parks, damn it!
See, he's
That
from
would
the,
actually be profitable.
he's from the India of the United States. West Virginia is the India of the United
That
States.
would be a good target demographic for him, though.
Jinder Mahal's from Canada.
No, not true. He's from Punjab, India. Haven't you
No.
been listening?
Poon stab.
Canada.
Poon Jam.
From Canada.
I know
He's from
Canada.
Poon stab in India.
I know he's from Canada. That's why it's even funnier that they're trying to market him to Indians.
Hey, Phil, would you like to hear this comment?
Sure.
Do you know someone named Scott Eichhoff?
Yeah, it's a friend of mine.
He says, Phil is the greatest thing that ever happened
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
he-
show. I will continue to listen just to hear
Yeah,
him.
he's a fucking Phil Mark and a half.
So he
You know,
Hasn't
Scott,
it?
for a nominal fee, Phil will come to your house
And give
fart
you a
on your couch, and tell
blowjob.
you really shitty
Phil
stories.
will gladly take his foot up and leave it in your house.
Dude,
Scott, thank you.
the other day I hung out with Scott and it wasn't like, hey man, how's it been going? I haven't seen you for a few weeks since I left living in your house for June. How's it going? It was, hey, have you talked to Phil lately? How's Phil doing? Because I haven't heard Ring Rush because you haven't been on. Is Phil okay? I'm like, God damn, you don't even know him.
Phil,
dead.
sounds like you got a new boyfriend.
Why do I get all the creepy ones, man?
You know, the creepy ones are on the other channel. Believe me, there are 4,000 people. A lot of them gravitate towards me.
What is wrong with people?
Fuck people. People suck.
They're on the internet and they don't have to be held accountable for their
Nah,
actions.
he's a nice guy. Just for some reason, he really likes Phil.
Two
So he's
kids
not
hit.
Phil,
I get it.
Which
He's
Two
not a
kids
smart
were hit by a car while crossing Interstate 275.
What?
What's wrong with you? Why would you walk
Yeah,
across
why
the
would
highway?
you cross internet?
they were trying to recreate Hoosiers.
Got a place to be, bro.
I've never seen that movie.
Are they trying to catch the chicken?
Okay, it's officially over. This episode is fucking done. Good night!
Dan Kane.